Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and I am back in the saddle. That's right, guys, I'm back. I'm back in Brisbane. Fortitude, solace of fortitude, solace of fortitude. So, guys, I'm back, and what am I doing back? Well, I'm coming on the stream here. That's what I am doing. Guys, how do I feel? Is there buyer's remorse? I've got a few pickups and we'll explain what we're going to do with them. We'll explain that. I've just tagged the link. Okay, guys, let's run our intro, and let's get this going there. By the way, guys, I did speak to Lux yesterday. I said, man, I'm sorry. I said sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to explode or just have a dig at you. I've been under a bit of pressure lately, and I've been looking at, Bear's pushing me to spend big money getting a marketing guy, and I was trying to. I'm doing costings in my head, and I'm working on costings on spreadsheets, and I don't like the margins. So I've been under a bit of pressure. And I kind of exploded. And Lux has been a nice guy. He's my friend. And I said to him, I want to stay friends with you. I'm sorry, man. I was a bit of an asshole. I apologize. No point hiding the truth. I was a bit of an asshole. And I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry. Now let's run the intro and we'll come back and chat and talk whist watchers. Hello, the zeal. The tan with the most.
Pluter. Paul Pluter.
How
How
are
you
you?
doing?
Let me just say to you, I did apologize to Lux.
Well, I
I was
told the chat that you're taking on Chrono 24 in 2023.
who?
You.
No, I'm not taking on them.
Yeah, because you gotta be fucking stupid to do that.
Hey, just Tan. He's my friend, okay? And he's trying a new concept, and I'm actually going to help him launch it.
I think Lux Report's a great guy. I think you should have been a little less harsh on him yesterday.
I was just having some buyer's remorse.
I fucking knew it. I told the chat, I'm like, give it like, I don't know, a day, and then the buyer's remorse is gonna kick in, baby.
See, I'm a bit different to you, Tan. Sometimes I'm the sort of person who buys shit they can't afford.
Well, you could have taken any of the watches home. You just chose to take the bluesy.
So the thing is, my friend has given me. Let me just show you this on the screen. Can I show you this?
Sure. Nobody's watching.
Nobody's watching. He's given me this for a month.
Ooh, we're back, baby. The reverso. How does
What do
it
you
make
think?
you feel? Oh, beautiful. How does it make you feel?
I'm not sure how I'm going to pay for it, but yeah, it's a great watch. What do you think?
Can you show us that it has no engraving, please?
Oh, do people think it's the same one? Is that what they're saying?
Well, there's always going to be those speculators. So let's ensure there's no conspiracy theories here, guys. There's
Okay,
no
for
engraving.
starters, it's got the newer class. See, I had the single butterfly. It's actually the double.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want to see the back of it,
There you go, guys. Fresh, no engravings.
but it's also you can see the model number. So if that was laser filled and sanded, it wouldn't say JLC Reverso there. You see
You're
that?
too lazy to do that anyways, so I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah. So he's given me this a month.
So you have both the bluesy and the reverso in your possession.
Yeah,
right
and now I'm paranoid. I'm going to take this into the bank safe today. What's the point? Why did I fucking take this thing? If I'm going to.
But you could have easily taken the paddock because money wise, that's pretty close to the bluesy, isn't it?
Yeah, we got a super chat here. Flux Report $2. Why was Lux Report super chatting Tim today?
Because Archie was an asshole, guys. That's why.
Hey, anyone can super chat whoever they want. Okay.
So I was driving home yesterday from Toronto. I was visiting my family over the weekend, and
Yeah.
I was playing the stream in the car, and so my wife's listening. My wife's heard the show before and stuff, and
Yeah.
when the whole delusional fantasist thing came up, she was like, she was just like, what is he talking about? And then Lux comes on. I don't think anybody was ready for the drama, but yeah, I think you're a little harsh on Lux. I think Lux deserved better.
It is what it is, okay?
But we move on. We're back in action. We got these
And
new
look, I
watches.
got to say, he's a good friend, and, I was an asshole, okay? So I just apologize, okay?
Well, hopefully he accepts your apology, Lux. If you're listening, Archie apologizes. We want to see you back on the show. We love you. Lux is a great guy.
Yeah, we love him. We love him. And I got to tell you, I got the sub, right? But I had to give up my Explorer, don't you?
Yeah, and you said the Explorer doesn't have papers and box anymore because the burglars took it.
Yes. Yeah. So I want to get that back, but you do understand that I'm not just selling it. I want it back.
Yeah, of course. I was talking to Fella today about, which watch you should have taken. And Fella felt that you should have taken the 5196.
Hey, I offered Fella a deal on a Louis Vuitton briefcase.
Okay. And?
Basically cost just to get rid of it. And he hasn't come back to me. I don't understand what he wants. What does Fella want?
I'm sure Fella's watching. So, Fella, if you're watching, super chat now, you lazy, cheap fiker. And yeah, buy that briefcase from the old Pontiff. But yeah, look, like personally, like everyone probably thought I was gonna say you should take the 5196, and you know I thought about it, and I you know I think the Bluesy is a better choice for you right now, and you know you're gonna get that 5196 down the track anyway, so there's no hurry right now on that piece for you.
I think the Bluesy is more wearable. Okay,
Of course.
it's an all-rounder. It's like the Bluesy is like a Range Rover of watches.
Well, I mean, you have a dress piece, you have a sporty piece, something you can take in the water if you wanted to. Like, I mean, you really do have the best of all worlds in the Bluesy.
So I got to tell you, Tan, it's yeah, it's a bit of a hard time. Are you going to be on the New Year's Eve show we're doing?
So when is that show? I haven't really been following the past couple of days. It's been with my family, so.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking. I have no friends, so I may as well stream.
Yeah, I think after you left the stuff, I think GMT was a little overwhelmed running a show by himself, so I tried to keep it going with a bit of watch talk. But you know how that goes sometimes. When the pontiff is not there, you need the
Look,
dungeon.
I had
right?
to leave the room. By the way, yesterday, Ronnie took me out just trying to cheat. You know, I have some really good friends. You know,
Of course, of course.
I
You do.
have some really good friends who care about me, and sometimes these things can be very hard. Okay, things can be tough, and
Glass half full, Archie. You've got the Reverso Grand Date. You've got the Bluesy in your possession. Glass half full. Why are you having buyer's remorse? Because I called this yesterday that you're going to have buyer's remorse. The chat is very much about the Bluesy. So why do you have buyer's remorse? Do you have buyer's remorse on the Bluesy? What is it?
I just have anxiety problems at the moment. Okay.
A bit of PTSD from the burglary, unfortunately.
Yeah. What do you know what I mean? Like I just nothing I do seems to make me happy. Does that make sense or not?
You know, I think it's going to subside. I think you're going to put the Bluesy on the wrist. Do you have it on the wrist right now? What do you have on the wrist?
Bluesy,
baby.
Bluesy.
You know, you're going to see it on the
Bluesy.
wrist. You're going to go out in the sunshine. You're going to enjoy it. Like, I think I think your troubles will just melt away in a bit. And I think it's normal to have a bit of PTSD from the blur, from the kind of situation that you dealt with. So, you know. But look, you wanted to, you thought that the compact collection was going to make you happier, right? 3-piece probably, like, you know, you feel that's still the case, or are you thinking a bigger collection?
Look, what I am thinking is, if the super chats don't start up again, I will be selling those watches to pay bills.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure. When is the New Year's Eve show? You mentioned the show. When is that? Is it on New Year's Eve? Like when?
So it's the 29th in Australia. So tomorrow is the 30th, and then 31st, which is my Saturday, your Friday night in America. That's
Sure.
the stream.
I think I can make it on the Friday night. I think the last show you did on the Christmas one, I had some plans that night, but
That's
but
okay.
yeah, hopefully Hoff is around. Voulez-vous, JL, they were on the show. I know. JJ. It'd be good to see everybody, talk with everybody, talk some watches, talk some shit like we always do. Where's the energy, Arch? Where's the energy?
The energy's here. PTSD.
You sound down. You were in this battle with Lux yesterday. You were riled up. I hadn't seen that in a while. And you know, do I need to come on and talk paddocks with you? You tell. I came on to give you some energy, make you feel a little good today.
Ah, thank you.
We can talk whatever you want. To talk bluesy? You want to talk paddock? What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about how is the AP making you feel?
The AP is gorgeous. I had a 15300 in the past, and you know it's interesting because the 15500 is a lot more. Both were silver dial, but the 15300 was a lot more white. This is actually a true silver. Really, you know, the case, the bracelet, they're a work of art. I really, you know, I really feel that that's where you get the most out of these watches, as opposed to maybe a paddock where you get it more in the actual movement. But you were fiked off with AP for a while. You know, you don't even.
I got to tell you,
Your
gotta
quartz
tell
AP
you.
is selling for crazy money right now. It's on
Can
like
I
16.
tell you an AP story?
Tell me the AP story.
Okay, so I was flying. It was a Hong Kong airline. I went to Hong Kong. I think it was Dragon Air. Okay.
Yep.
And on my way back to Bangers from Honkers, I remember, um, I had a guy next to me who was wearing an AP.
Sure.
And just let me grab this here. Sirocco sales $5. Glad you kept the bluesy. You can wear it on your next triathlon. Thank you. That's Johnny English. Johnny English, the star
Sirocco's
of
a
the
great
show.
guy. Great guy.
Great guy. So I got to tell you, Johnny English.
Let's not get sidetracked. You're on this plane from Honkers. You're going to Bangkok. You talk about APs. Let's not get sidetracked.
Okay, so this guy, he's wearing an AP. I said, nice AP. He goes, yep, it's the new one. It was the 15400 because it was just massive, right?
So that must have been in 2012 when that came
And
out.
I immediately said, when you meet someone who's got an exotic car or an exotic watch, exotic, you say, what do you do for a living?
Yep, I get that a lot.
And he says to me, I'm in the MLM business.
And what's the MLM business?
Multi-level marketing.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Pyramid scheme, baby.
Fuck. Pyramid. Hey, Tanzil.
Oh, it's good to see you smile, man. You seem down. It's good to see you smile.
Yes, thank you.
I actually don't have the newest AP. The 15510 came out. I don't really understand that watch. Like, the 500 was only in production for 3 years, whereas the 300 and the 400 were in production for 7 years. So I don't know. I'm enjoying it. Save movement is the 510. I personally like the dial better. I don't really care about having the latest and greatest. I just, get something that you want. I got mine brand new, so I'm quite content.
Oh, you bought this watch brand new?
Yeah. So in Toronto, there was a guy who was liquidating. A finance bro was liquidating his collection, and he had a brand new inbox 2022 15500. Really good price. I think it was low 30s, and 30s US, low 30s. And yeah, I pulled the trigger, and I didn't know it was a 2022 at the time. So, and he told me I'd never registered it and whatnot. So I went and I registered it, and then the warranty is till March 2027. So it's 2022 watch. So one of the last 15500s. But yeah, I got to put off the stickers and everything.
Wow, that's amazing.
But we can cheer you up by pulling up that super chat that I sent you.
Yes, I'm just going to call this up now. This is an interesting thing.
I didn't know the reference. I didn't know the reference of the quartz, so it's going to be new to me as well. Saying that.
Okay, so let's have a look at this here. Let's call it up here. So Tanzil, $5. Pull up your AP quartz up on Chrono 24 and tell us how much it's going for today. So these it was actually I think it was a it was actually.
I don't think it's the lady. It's the lady. You had the lady.
No.
I think the lady's smaller than 33 mil. You need a 33 mil one.
The mid-size quartz. There we go.
Ooh.
It was. That's looks like it actually. Look at that.
Ooh,
Mine
you bought
didn't
that for
say,
like $1.50, I think.
Yeah, it was. Look, that was a long time ago. It was 1996. Let's have a look at this. 30. No, that's the 30 mil. It was bigger than that.
No,
it was
bigger. I think the 33s are going for like 15, which is wild because like
here's a 33 for 14. There you go. A little bit rough.
That's the one. That's the one, though.
That's the one, baby. But you know what happened to it, don't you? Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So
you know what
you had a stem problem in it. Like, remind me of like what happened to it.
Yeah. So basically, the fucking stem it wouldn't screw in. It kept popping out, right?
Yeah.
So at that stage there, exotics. I was
Exotic.
only using third-party repairers, okay? I never went for a dealer service, okay?
Okay.
And
Even though Descartes told you to.
yeah, so I took it to my watchmaker in Sydney. I went to Brisbane. He said it's fucked. It was the Chinese guy who wrecked my Breguet.
And for
Okay.
those that don't know, by the way, the
Okay.
story is that Archie bought this watch after he made his first million. That was the actual story behind this watch. And it was very controversial back in the day because people would call him out, you know, hey, didn't you buy it from Brisbane Vintage Watches? And you're like, you know, I bought it after I made my first million. So, you know, that is the story behind this watch.
So one watchmaker said it's fucked, nothing I can do. I sent it to a super watchmaker in Sydney. He said, I'll fix it. You got 2 months. Sell it. That's what he said to me. He said, sell it.
And did you sell it on eBay or did you sell it locally? Where'd you sell it?
I actually sold it on eBay. Yeah. Sold it
Flipped it
on
on the eBay. But you know, you actually got it polished because I saw a photo of it prior to that, and it was it was like as rough as this is.
Yeah, I got it polished. It came up nice, didn't it?
You know, it's interesting. I was talking to the guy who I bought the AP from, and he was saying that AP now does laser polishing on their pieces. I don't know if you've ever looked up laser polishing, but
Yes.
it's pretty interesting.
Look, I got to tell you something, okay? What I want to invent, this is an invention, is I want to have carpet that grows back.
Of course, sure.
And watches where you can put the edges back on for the, you know, you add it, and then you can polish it back.
Well, I'm wondering how much, like, you know, because laser polishing is obviously going to add a level of, you know, some form of accuracy to the polishing.
The only
right?
people, I got to tell you this, the only people who can properly polish an AP is AP because
Is
they
AP,
have
yeah.
special dies, like special blocks, which allow them to polish it perfectly. You understand that?
Well, no, this is AP itself doing laser polishing. So I have an AP service center here where I live. And
when you say laser, you mean laser welding?
No, not well. Actual polishing by laser. It's a thing where they can polish a watch. It allows a more accurate polish, and it doesn't lead into the human error that can exist. Even though, obviously, if you know how to polish, you're not going to cause problems. But because there's so much finishing on these watches, to be a lot more accurate, AP is actually laser polishing their pieces now.
Wowzers. I've lost my drink. I had a bottle of drink here. I don't know where it went. I had soda water, you know. Look,
soda water.
So I got to tell you, Tan.
So 14. So this is 14 times how much you sold it or bought it for, I guess, at the time. And this is quartz. Like I'm shocked that do you know why a quartz piece in 33 mil would be selling for? I mean, this is
what's the AP hype? It's AP hype, isn't it?
I mean, that's fucking crazy. If a quartz 33 mil is selling for as much as your Explorer too.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, people. I gotta tell you this. It's you know, someone's just made a comment about David SW. You got to remember, when you're in Australia, anything coming in, there's taxes. So if there's US taxes that have been paid, it's uneconomical for me then to pay Australian taxes. Okay. Same in Canada.
It's the exact. It's interesting because when I was looking for this watch, I had a dealer looking for a Patek 5212 for me. And the only ones that were available, like David SW has one, were in the States. And he said, you know what, like you're going to have to pay. So in Canada, to import a watch, you pay 13% harmonized sales tax, and then you pay a 5% duty to import it. So it's 18 fucking percent. Yes. On top of the 41K US. I was like, it's not worth it. I could.
And then by the time, if you needed to sell it back into America, you don't get that money back.
No, you don't. Then I was just like, you know what, like it's not. I'll try my luck at the AD at that point. Like it's not selling close to retail. I'm not gonna go pay crazy money for a 5212.
Now, Tan Zeal, we got another super chat from the Zeal. He's a good fan. I hope you look after that Zeal guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy, man. Exotic.
Tan Zeal, $5. The Peanut Gallery wants to hear if you love your bluesy or if you have buyer's remorse. Spill the beans, big boy. So I put down some money. Okay. I put down about $7,000. Okay. US. Actually, about 6,000 US.
Okay.
And what I did was I gave him my Explorer 2 and I walked her out with the Bluesy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that makes sense for collateral.
Okay.
And well, not only the bluesy, you walked out with the reversal as well.
Now, the reverso, he said to me, look, you can have it for a month to see whether you want it. If you want it, you can have it at cost, what he paid for it.
Let me ask you. So you have to see him in a month anyways, in case you're returning it. What if you said, "Hey, can I take the 5196 and give him back the bluesy for?" Because you are going to buy eventually all these watches from him. Would he let you do that? Like, say you took the bluesy. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I don't
think he would. No, he said, "Look, you got to take it. That's it," because he doesn't want me. He's not a rental firm. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, collateral-wise, he has your Explorer 2. He has the money. If you gave him the bluesy, you take the I mean, it's almost same money, right? Like, it's not that much different. If anything, I think it might be less.
Yeah.
So are you loving it, or do you have buyer's remorse? Talk to us, Archie. The peanut gallery wants to know.
I got to tell you something, okay? I got to tell you guys. I'm actually very happy. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I am very happy. I don't know what's wrong with me in the morning. Sometimes I have some anxiety, okay?
You fucking put on the watch. How did that make you feel?
Start a poll. Okay, what's the question for today? What's the
question is Archie loving the bluesy or buyer's remorse? We'll see what the peanut gallery says. I think you're loving it. I think you're just a little groggy this morning. You didn't have your soda water. You haven't had your coffee, but I think, once you get out in the sunshine, you see that watch glimmering in the sun. You join the Bluesy brothers with plastic and Sauve and I think Sirocco. I mean, fuck.
Okay, there we go. Is Archie loving the bluesy or buyer's remorse? Vote now. Vote now.
Ooh.
Tan, I want to thank you for coming on the show today.
I couldn't leave you hanging. I was interested to know like how you felt about the watch the day after. I think the honeymoon period you should be in the honeymoon period. You should have a fucking heart on with that watch right now.
Thank you. You're a good man. You know that? You are a very good man.
Nah, I try to be, but definitely not. Definitely can't give you the joy that bluesy can give you. So.
Yeah, the bluesy. Look, I think material goods are important in our life, but you do have to realize there are other things in life that come up. Friendship and things like that are also really important. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of friends who've been rooting you for this bluesy though, like Savron and Sirocco and Plastic, and a lot of people are really they're really happy to see you get this watch. You bring some happiness back in your life. Yeah. Because material goods, Archie, you remember, are to hoard and possess.
Until the burglars take them away.
Yeah, but that's the ups and downs of life, right? Like, would it be life if you didn't have some downs and you didn't have some really big highs, right? Like, you can't look at it that way. You got to look at life as just that road of ups and downs, right? And we're building, baby. We're in the mode of like getting you back there. And I think what everybody in the panel over the last couple of weeks has been talking about, especially JJ, was like, get something different. Maybe build another Archie 5, but a different one. Because you've had the 5196. I think you had the R 5196, right?
And I had the J.
You had the J. Okay.
Yeah,
and did you have anything in rose gold, the 5127, or did you have that in white?
I don't think I've had anything in rose gold. You know that?
My 5127 was in rose gold. Beautiful. Patek does a bit of a different rose gold than Rolex does, where it's not as coppery. It's a lot warmer of a metal.
Yeah.
But,
no, I got to tell you, man, it's very interesting. The whole thing you've got to realize is with these watches is that let's just can we do a little bit of shopping here if you don't mind, okay?
Well, after you get Sirocco's super chat.
I want to see whether I could have got it cheaper on Chrono. Let's have a look later. Sirocco sales, Johnny English. For fike's sake, Arch, just think how happy you're gonna be wearing that bluesy on the swimming leg of that triathlon. Very good indeed. Thank you so much.
I think he's absolutely right. I think you're not thinking of all the good times you're gonna have. If you think back and if you're looking at it this way, like, oh, did I overpay? Like, of course you're gonna have some buyer's remorse, but is that really the point?
Fair point. Fair point. Fair point.
It's funny. AD never calling, saying the reversal deserves to be stashed away in the useless old LV luggage. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick. AD never calling. We love you. Why does he hate it? I don't understand it. Do you?
It's not everybody's cup of tea. When I had when I first saw the reversal online, I never thought it would be a watch I wanted, and then I actually tried it on for the first time where you stayed in the Wynn Casino. I don't know. Did you end up going to the watch shops at the Wynn at all?
I did. I was there with Doc. They're trying to talk Doc into buying an Omega at retail.
Mm-hmm.
No discounts.
Yeah, I was at one of the shops at the Wynn, and they had a reverso, and I was with my wife, and I was just like, look, I just want to try this watch on. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't think I like it. Put it on the wrist, and it just fit beautifully, and I bought one after that. It was, it's one of those watches you really need to try on, and not everybody gets it, I guess.
100% get you there.
We got more money coming in here. You got another super chat.
We got one from, so that's from Sirocco. Sirocco, thank you. And then we've got Tan Zeal, $5. What's the best alternative to a bluesy?
So it's direct competitor. If you were to say bluesy and this,
let me tell you something personal, okay? If things go really shitty, you know what I would do?
What would you do?
I'd actually sell everything off and just keep the bluesy.
So there you go, right? Like if you're,
I actually like it. I like it.
Well, Patrick is saying it's not just him. He says everybody hates the Grand Date. Why do you think the Peanut Gallery hates the Grand? Well, why do you feel that would be the case, Archie? Did they not understand it? Like, what do you think that is?
Oh, the Peanut Gallery, they hate the Grand Date.
They hate the Grand Date. They hate the 5196. They're bluesy.
Wow, that's amazing, isn't it?
Well, it is, until the fact that they all basically do a little bit of a revolt here against the reverso. The revolt against the reverso, people.
I got to tell you,
Dan says geriatric reverso.
You've seen the Grand Date, haven't you, Tan?
Yeah, it's a beautiful. That watch is it's 8-day power reserve, but the rumor is that watch actually can go 10 days. It's just understated.
Okay. Let me ask you this. How do you feel if I didn't get the paddock and just stayed with the reverso? That'd be okay.
Great 3-piece combo meal deal. You got the Explorer 2, your GMT. You've got your dress watch in the JJ Leco, who's also joined the panel here.
JJ, how are you?
Hey, I'm on the road. I just wanted to jump on quick and weigh in on this. Tan was saying that the Peanut Gallery doesn't like the Grand Date, and I am part of the Peanut Gallery. So I think it's more of just we want to see Archie do something different. It's nothing against the watch. Like, I know Archie will spruik, the double barrel, it cost them more money than they sold it for, but nobody gives a shit about that. To be honest, the only reason that watch was like so important to you, Arch, was because it was engraved and everything. Sentimental, not because of the actual watch, right?
Correct. You're right there. Should I be sending it back?
Say that again.
Should I send it back? Give it back.
You took the reverso too?
He's lent it to me for a month.
He got it in his possession. Archie, show it to him. I don't know if JJ can see it.
He's driving at the moment.
Oh my God. I could see the screen a little bit, but yeah, I know what it looks like. I'm familiar with the watch. I've seen it. I saw it when Archie was trying to convince us if he should get it yesterday. Yeah, no, send that back right away. You don't need that.
Archie, before JJ
Arch,
leaves,
it's
get
time to
that
do
super
something.
chat because it's a question for him.
Oh.
The super chat's for JJ.
Here we go. Super chat for JJ. What's the best alternative to a bluesy?
No, it's not that one. It's the next one.
Next one, Tanzil, $5. JJ, what's the dress piece Archie should get then for his 3-piece feed?
A dress piece? I think down the road you should get some type of Calatrava in rose gold. I would do rose gold.
Ooh. Well, you haven't had rose
This way you
gold,
have
so you
the
should do.
right.
Not a
You'll
bad
have the
idea.
rose gold more reserved for your dress, full dress. You have the two-tone for like your everyday. Then you have some steel sports for when you want to be active, even though you don't really do many activities. You know, you still have
I
the
run
option.
to the fridge. I run to the fridge.
Well, it's good for travel too, right? Like the Explorer 2. You like that watch to travel. I think the Explorer 2, the Bluesy, then I would go maybe something. I know you really enjoy the Calatrava. Me personally, I would try a Vacheron, maybe Traditional or something in rose gold, but I know you're a Paddock man, so I won't fight you
I think
for
the
that.
I like
Patrick
girl
one
size paddocks, JJ. Girl size.
Would you consider
wasn't
trying
that
the men's size this time?
Tell me, Tan, do you think the 5196 out of all the 37 mils, does it wear too small or is it
No, it doesn't wear small at all. It wears like a 38. You're not wrong. But your 5296, the 38, actually, I thought was probably the
perfect?
perfect fit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But
I
you got a super chat from Patrick.
Here we go. Pat AD never calling $10 Arch. When we said to rebuild the channel, we didn't mean to rebuild the prehistoric ancient collection.
Well, that's what JJ is saying, right? He's saying build a new collection, make it fresh for the
Yeah,
viewers, make it fresh for yourself.
people are not going to get excited, and you're not going to get excited. More importantly, with the same old retreads, Arch. You know, if you divorce your first wife, you don't marry a second one that looks just like it, do you? You go out and get something new.
Actually, you end up marrying exactly the same woman again and again and again. That's called.
Yeah, haven't you learned your
That's
lesson? What a mistake that is. No,
We
you
got
don't like
people
that.
weighing in here with super chats, Archie.
we got AD never calling $2. Why is it always a struggle for sensibility? You know what? Well, what about the bluesy? What do you think of the bluesy? Can you at least tell me, did I make a mistake on the bluesy, or what do you feel on the bluesy?
Absolutely not. You made a great decision.
Yeah, I think that was a good decision.
Patrick
Even
was
though it was
upset I
against your
didn't
will.
go for the 41. Patrick's upset I didn't go for the 41, but I I don't think it matters.
For the
Yeah,
deal you
look,
got, I think it's okay. They're close enough.
I agree. Yeah, Yankee
AD,
Doodle as well.
we got Yankee Doodle $2. You Archie, mix it up and go with a Lange.
If you were gonna go
No.
for, so let's go look at a Lange. If you were to get a Lange, which one would you get? Obviously,
You know,
it'll be a Lange one.
I always liked the.
I'll jump back on in a few. I gotta hop off.
Yeah,
Hey,
no
no
worries.
worry. Hey, thank you for coming on, man. We love you. Okay. What about the Lange one? Don't you like the Lange one?
Well, there's a lot of Lange ones, right? Like for example, I wouldn't want the yellow gold with the black dial. Like, which one do you want?
I would want the cheap Lange one. Do you
That's
understand?
the yellow gold with the black dial. That's exactly that one.
Actually, yellow gold with white dial, I think, is cheaper.
Yeah, maybe.
Look, that's not a bad watch. $20,000. $20,000.
Yeah, I mean, that's
think?
probably what you're paying. You're paying close to that in the 5196, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad choice. You know, I think Yankee's on the right track here. But you did say you weren't really into German watches, so I don't know if that's changed over the years or.
Yeah. Look. I think these are beautiful. You know what I'd really like is the Lange with the moon phase. Look at this here. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Look at that moon phase one. Isn't that beautiful?
It is, but you're getting into Paddock complication money. You're getting close to it at that point because you can get like a 5230 for like 35. You're getting close to that money.
Yeah, good point.
Opportunity
good point.
costs, boys and girls. Opportunity costs. You got more super chats.
Sirocco sales $5. Let's go for a run, Arch. You take the Beamer, and I'll take my V8.
Beauty. And you got
You know,
Patrick Philly. One more.
I think he would actually beat me. You know that?
We have a 4-banger turbo. 4-banger.
4-banger turbo twin scroll turbo.
Turbos. You got another super chat.
AD never calling $2. Good on you, Arch. Bluesy 100%. Thank you. Sir.
All right, so we're talking Lange's here because we need an alternative to this 5196 because it just wasn't that hot. So if you were to get a Lange 1, let's get away from this moon phase because it's too much money. Go back to like what's similar price to the 5196.
Okay, so we're going to go back. That's right. That's an exotic. We don't want to go that far on the.
We're going for the cheaper model here, guys, not the upscale model, the cheaper model.
So we want to go cheap. Okay, we're going really cheap and nasty. Cheap and nasty, or you don't think nasty, or so here we go. Like we don't want to deal with a Chinese dealer. We want to go American.
No, find one you would legitimately consider over the 5196.
Well, let's look at this one. What's wrong with this one here in Germany for 23,000?
Yellow gold.
Has it got box and papers? No box, no papers.
Nah, fuck
Shit.
that. Fuck that. You want a full
Fuck that. This one in America. What's this one in America? America. Original box, no papers. Fuck. Why no papers? Why the fuck doesn't anyone? Oh, burglars could have taken them. Hey.
Yeah, that's very true.
This one here. No pay. Fuck me dead. Okay, well, let's just stay here. That's not a bad Lange, is
beautiful
it?
Watch. Beautiful watch. Rose gold.
Look at that.
Okay, so this is the older movement. It has the little island in the middle of the 3/4 plate.
Is there anything wrong with that?
There isn't. When they updated the design of the movement in the newer Lange ones, they removed that kind of island. I don't know. I was always spiked off by that little fucking egg-looking island in the middle.
Which one? In the middle or on the side?
Yeah, in the middle. If you look at newer Lange ones, they don't have that little egg island in the middle.
Okay.
The egg salad island, not exotic.
It's not exotic. Not exotic. That's a nice. That presents well, doesn't it? No.
Well, have you ever tried on a Lange one at all?
Yeah, I have. They're beautiful.
What do you think of the size? Because they do fit a little large.
Yeah, no, I think the sizing on Lange, you know what? That's the thing I love. That's why I think they've got the edge over Patek, because a lot of Pateks, they grew up in a different style of watchmaking.
Yeah, that's true, right? Where you had the thinner, it was all about who had the thinnest movement and, really that craftsmanship. But look, the finishing on this is going to be, top notch.
Absolutely top notch.
Because I think what thing you won't get on the Patek is you won't get an engraving. So I think on the balance cock.
Here we go. AD never calling $2. Please read, brothers. Sea Dweller 43 last comments. Okay, that's brothers. Where's brother? Let's have a look. Where is brother? Can we find his comment somewhere? I'm just having. Oh, there we go. AD. QED.
Well, he says, get a watch for the channel, not just for you, Archie, is one of his comments.
Get a watch. Keep buying same stuff over and over again. Ratings gold.
Look, I don't disagree, right? Like, you're also going, because what you're doing is you're just changing the metal of the 5196. You're changing the dial. Are you really going to get the most out of it? I don't know. Like, and another thing is the 6196 will probably come out, if not this year, next year, because they've updated the movement in the 6119. That's the only thing that spiked me off about my 5196 is just they're using, and look, the 215 is a great movement. It's just a small movement for that watch, and they even fucking hide it because it just looks ridiculous in a 37.
Well, they used the 215 movement for a long time. You know that, don't you?
Did they show what size was the 5119? Was it a 36?
36.
And they used the display. Can you show the 5119 display back? Because you'll see the 215 in it, and it looks kind of ridiculous. No, you probably have to. Not chrono. You might have to actually go to like Google Images.
Is it paddock what 5199
5119 5119.
That's the replacement for the 3919, right?
Yeah, you got to see the display back on this because I think that the movement just looks a tad small. Tad small. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna show it on chrono. Maybe they do. Just go to Google Images.
Why don't they
Just go
show
to-
the? Why don't they show
Because
the
it's
movement?
fucking terminal. Nobody, you'll see that fucking small movement, and you're gonna be like, you'll be fiked off from it.
This guy's got it. There we go.
There you go. Like,
That
it
doesn't
just-
look terrible.
That's on a 36, and then the 5196 or 37 probably looks even more ridiculous, to the point where Thierry Stern was like, we got to fucking hide that movement because it's too small for a 37.
Yeah, 36. They say 36. You know what movement? You know how you have a 5196 Tan.
Yep.
Did you ever see a paddock 5096? You know they did that.
They did that. Yeah, they did.
You ever see that watch?
I think, isn't it also, this is also a there's no display back on this, I believe.
Yeah.
Solid
yeah.
case back.
Yeah, that's right. But
And look,
I got
they're gonna come out with the 6196, like, because the 6119 has come out with the new movement with a display back. They're gonna make a 6196. It's the Grand Classique. They're always gonna have it in the collection.
We hope, Tan. We got a super chat here. Here we go. Arch, when we said, okay, we did that. The Prius, okay, we got some. Why is it always a struggle for sensibility? Mix it up, go with a Lange. Sirocco sales, we're doing the racing. We got the bluesy. Congratulations. We did that comment of SDs there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm thinking, Tanzeel?
What are you thinking?
I'm really thinking about this. Worst goes worst, right?
Yeah.
I'm really thinking, would you ever go one watch man? If you were one watch, no, don't forget, Tan, you forgot. I got the Speedy. Remember Ronnie helped me get the Speedy?
I don't think I'd go with the Speedy as a single watch.
No, I got the Speedy. I got the Speedy, Bluesy, and Reverso. Wouldn't that be a 3-piece killer combo meal deal, hunger buster?
Well, okay, so I've super chatted you $5 here, so I'm gonna ask you to build the
$5. $5. I go Hollywood 7. I'm trying to find that place in Hollywood that's $7 a night.
We're gonna make you do a bit of the thinking. Put on your thinking cap.
Here we go. Tanzeel. $5. Build a completely different Archie 5 using Polar and Bluesy as the first two. What are the remaining 3? Okay.
And if you could show the watches, that'd be great, because we need some visuals here. What would
you say instead of, okay, if you don't like my, how about a Reverso 976?
I had a Reverso 976. Great watch.
This time we do it in rose gold. What do you think of that?
I mean, you already have. I don't know if you'd make that your gold. You're gonna make this your dress piece. I don't know.
It's just an alternative. You tell me, baby. Swim with the sharks, baby. Swim with the sharks.
We're building an Archie 5. It has to be like 5. Got to have real stopping power here. Real stopping power.
What do you think of this? Isn't it beautiful? Look at this.
976 is a great watch. I would get it in steel. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a little fiked off by gold JLCs.
Well, okay. If you don't like this, what about we get a JLC Master Control Moon Phase? How's that?
The ultra thin.
Master.
Okay.
Or a perpetual calendar. Well, fuck off. Let's fuck this off. Come on.
Look, a perpetual. I don't think you've had a perpetual calendar in the collection, so this would be.
I've never owned a moon phase, Tan.
Really? Wow. I always thought you did. Yeah, because you're 5. You're 5.
I did. You know what I had, Tan? I don't know if this counts. Can I tell you what I had?
Sure.
Cartier Galbi Santos 2-tone moon phase. Quartz.
Can you show it? Can you show it? I haven't seen the Galbe in recent times. I don't know.
Cartier.
This is a real Cartier. This wasn't a Musca Cartier, right?
Sorry, Cartier Santos. I had a matching his and her. There you go. What it looked like.
This was quartz.
Yes.
That's
What do
actually
you
not
think?
bad.
What do you
It's
think,
actually not bad.
Tan?
Look,
You
I
said
like
maybe.
the yeah. I mean, I like the Santos.
And it
I
had
think
the little crescent moon there as the date indicator.
Okay, you got another super chat from Patrick.
Patrick Philippe, here we go. AD never calling. What the fuck with the Speedy and Reverso? Is this 2014 all over again?
I mean,
Hi, my friend.
yeah, look, I think the Reverso is. I think a lot of people are just psyched off by the Reverso, so you may have to back the truck up on the Reverso. Okay, so you go with JLC Master, you go JLC Master Ultra Thin Perpetual. You got 2 more watches to make the 5. So we got Bluesy, we've got Polar, we've got Master Ultra Thin Perpetual.
So what we need is a good chronograph, right?
And it seems like Patrick does not want you to get the Speedy. So what'll be your 4th? Chrono.
Okay, so Chrono 24. You know what I would be doing?
You definitely wouldn't be taking on Chrono 24. What would you be doing?
What would I be doing? I got to tell you, Tan. I got to tell you, I really think, what about a Zenith? Would you go for a Zenith?
Yeah, you can go for a Zenith, but don't go with the open heart because you already have
What about a
one.
Defy? Would you go
Pull
Defy?
It
Let's
up.
call it a Defy up. You know what? Actually, I saw one of these in the flesh. You know, the standard Defy. They're quite beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, I can respect the Defy.
But we got to get a chronograph. Chronograph. So
Get something with 3 eyes. 3 eyes is what we want. 3 eyes.
Chronograph. Let's get something. We want it cheap as well. You want it cheap and cheerful?
We're making an Archie 5. We're not making fucking shitter.
What about
here.
one of these instead of the reverse?
Holy fuck, fucking toxic sludge, this one.
Zenith Port Royal. What do you think of
Patrick,
that?
please hop on the panel and talk some sense into this guy. Please. For the love of Christ.
This is 19. What was this? This is 19.
Drop the link for Patrick. Patrick, you need to hop on. Drop the link for Patrick. Patrick, we're syncing here and Archie's not listening.
There we go. Just put the link in now. Oh, here we go. 30 Danny. We got a Christopher Ward on a NATO strap.
A proper watch. It's a fucking right watch. A Christian Ward on a NATO strap.
He does it so well, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
And the real master of knowing you've succeeded is when the actual person hates your guts because of it.
Yeah, he fucking hates my guts, mate. He's banned me from his show.
How's his show going? Is he doing okay or not?
No, he's still a miserable little cunt. Can't have a laugh.
Why is he so miserable? What's the problem?
I don't fucking know. He got his 1,000 hours in monetization and then fucked everyone off, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's what he's done. You know, like, you can come on here and have a laugh with you. Like you've just said, as soon as I come on, taking piss.
We got Erin in this. She's on the stream. Look, she's on. Erin's here.
She's going to sing you a song, Archie, mate.
Oh. Why is Erin logging on and off? What's happening here?
Hey, we got a few super chats. AD never calling. Chrono, if you like small watches, how about the Daytona, fatso?
I think people are looking for you to get something with a bit of fucking punch here. How about a Zenith Daytona?
Zenith.
Zenith.
We'll go Zenith. What sort of Daytona do we want here? Let me tell you this.
There
we go. She's there. Look at there. Hello.
Hello.
Come on, Erin, give us a song, look. Oh, come on, I've got you on to sing a song. Archie wants to hear it.
That's okay. We don't want to force her if she doesn't feel like it. That's okay. We don't want to force anyone here. Now, let's have a look at... Bro, would a glass of freaking water... Would you have a glass of freaking water and calm down, bro? $2 Californian?
All right, which Daytona are we getting here, guys? This is the chronograph with some punch.
Okay,
Which
what I
Daytona? We're
would
going pre-ceramic?
pre. I tell you what, let's have a look here. Look at this. What do you think of this? These Daytonas. Let's go
Beautiful
for
watches.
cheapest. We want to go cheapest because we can't afford low to high. Holy shit! Look at these things here.
All you're getting is fucking dials. You got a super chat from Yankee Doodle.
What about one of these here? Racing dial, white dial racing. Look at that. $16,000.
Beautiful. Looks
Quite,
great.
I quite like this. Look at this. 16,523. $16,000. Do you like the gray dial?
Yeah, I don't mind the grid. I prefer it over the champagne dial.
The white. Look at the white there. Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that. Yankee
watch.
Doodle, $5, referencing an old vid of you. The Fool and his Breguet. What are your thoughts on that particular model Breguet? The 5140.
Show us the 5140 Breguet. Abraham Louis Breguet.
Call it up, baby. Let's call this. I didn't spell it. It helps if I spell Breguet right.
Not Breguet. Breguet.
Breguet. There we
It's
go.
a
Look at this.
classique.
What do you think of this? What do
This
you
is a
think of that?
classique.
It's a.
These
classic.
are these the ones that have the guilloche dial?
I think that. Yes. And these here, what's the size of these little babies? 40 mil, 5140. Look at that.
It's got the Breguet pomme hands, they call it. Pomme meaning apple in français.
Look at this. This is also the enamel dial. What do you think of that? Classique.
Yeah, actually, Jin was a big fan of these. He's always wanted to get one of these. Yeah, I mean, Breguet does the proper dress watch the right way.
How is Jin going? Is he okay?
You know, he is. He was talking about getting a Constellation today. He's always into this obscure fucking shit. That's why I liked him on the channel, because, you know, I always talk paddock and he always brought up obscure stuff.
Yes, he did that. Danny's on this chat.
And you got the small seconds and the, you know, they're off center on the small seconds and not really between 5 and 6. Pretty cool.
So what you saying, Archie, about this bluesy? You've got it now. Do you like it? What?
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It's absolutely amazing.
What the hell is that?
That's Erin sound. She's got some sound problems.
Whenever I hear you say Aaron, I keep thinking of how you pronounce Ero Naval wrong as Aaronvale.
Yes, you're right. The zeal.
What about an Aaronvale? An Aaronvale.
Aaronvale.
Could you get an Aaronvale as another choice in the Archie 5?
100% there. I got to tell you, Tan the man, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Tan, why do you feel this Breguet here is not as good as a paddock? It solves the paddock problem. It was too small. This is 40 mil, nice size.
I think that's lovely, that.
Coin edging. It's a little bit expansive, but you must admit this has got a lot going for it. What do you think?
Absolutely, it does.
I think that's lovely, that, Arch.
But you know how it is, Archie. Watches is about pure snobbery, and unfortunately, there's no snobbery with a Phoenix brand. So,
what do you think of Breguet? Breguet is actually not a bad brand, but
it's a great brand. I love this watch. I think this watch is beautiful. I think that you would not be. I was telling this to fella today. I said I've seen ArchieLuxury without a paddock in his collection, and he's probably the most. You know, I don't know what it is. It just eats you up inside not having one. So, is this a great watch and a great watch for the collection? Absolutely. Do I feel that you would be happy with it? Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, just like with the VC tradition, I think the VC traditional patrimony is a great choice, that JJ said. But would you not feel that, like, I think you would feel that you settled, and or you feel that the ideal small seconds would be the 5196, because this is also a small seconds. This is, you know, can you pull a better picture, maybe when, like, not on an angle, like
yes,
straight on? Sure. Ooh, it's got a tang buckle. Notice it's solid case back.
Yeah. Yeah. I asked Clovis to come on. He doesn't want to come on anymore.
Yeah, he's a little fiked off by me. He's blocked my number. He's blocked Jen's number.
What did you do wrong?
Honestly, like, I mean, I've been trolling him for a couple of weeks, and I called him a few weeks ago, and then I said to him, I said, look, man, you know how it goes. Clyde knows the game. He throws a couple of jabs at me. I throw a couple of jabs back. It's all in good fun. And he, you know, on the phone call, he was like, yeah, it's totally fine, you know. And then the day he came on and I started trolling his Rolex bracelet, he fucking...
We got SD43. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, Archie. A bit concerned about that cough of yours, to be honest.
Why's that?
Well, you don't sound very good, mate. You sound like you could do with seeing a doctor,
I have
really.
a cough when I get nervous and anxious.
Oh, bless you. Well, we're all on your side. Remember that.
Yeah, I just kind of think, by the way, I'm just putting on the Reverso just to see what I think of it. It is nice. It's a beautiful watch.
Well, yeah.
Asian by Jock, $2. I'm ready to pull trigger on Blank Pane Air Command. What do you think of the Blank Pane Air Command? Now, I got to tell you that Blank Pane itself, what do you think?
I like the
I
50
don't know
fathoms a
whether
lot.
I'd be putting my money into this. Would you?
Well, I don't know if that's the watch he's talking about.
Look at
Can you actually go to like Blancpain's website? Maybe a newer one, because I don't think this is what he's talking about.
That's
you know,
messy.
you like that chunky bezel? That's very much reminds me of the Yachtmaster. You know the Yachtmaster in solid gold?
The Yachtmeister?
Reminds me of an old tagger.
Yeah.
You know, from 90s.
Oh.
80s even.
Is it 80s?
Oh.
Like, I don't know. It's a bit busy, that, isn't it?
We can go to the Blank Pane website. You want to go to Blank Pane? Donny Haynes was a huge Blank Pane man, remember?
He started the Blancpain appreciation fucking...
Blah.
Blancpain. You got a couple
It
more
was an
super
air
but here's
command.
Air Command. So that's a newer one. I think this is what he's talking about.
Let's have a look. So we go to the Air Command. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, Air Command.
Right there. Click it. It's the blue one, yeah.
So look at that. That's quite nice, isn't it? What do you think?
Show us a closer up picture. Display back. Interesting rotor.
Rotor. We got Powie wants to come on.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, Powie.
Fucking cabbage roll up Poway's ass.
Hello, Archie. You're getting best at British Youngster.
Good lad. Archie, I've got a suggestion, if I may be so bold.
Yankee Doodle, $2. You can get this Breguet for 10,000 pre-owned.
The Bregster is a good choice, Yankee Doodle. I like it. Yeah, I mean, 10K, fucking pull the trigger.
And we got Asian by Jock. I'm ready to pull the trigger on a Blank Pane Air Command. Actually, you must admit, these newer ones are actually... What's he looking at? Is he looking at a steel? He'd be looking at steel, wouldn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's look at the steel one. Pull it up. We're talking chronographs, guys.
Holy shit, 26,500 new.
Well, Blancpains are never, like, cheap as fuck. They're expensive.
Would you buy one? No.
If I had like 40 watches and I wanted a 50 fathoms, sure. Do I think the 50 fathoms is a great watch? Yeah. Would I spend my money on it? Probably not.
Probably not. What does that mean?
Ooh, look at the perlage. We got the perlage on the base with the perlage.
That's a big lump.
That.
That's how they're showing it. The movement is the fucking perlage on the base.
50-hour power. Can I tell you something, Tan? One thing I really like about my sub, I didn't realize.
70-hour power reserve, baby.
I don't have the 70-hour power reserve.
Ooh, we got the 40, yeah.
But guess what? It doesn't have the bag of fucking marbles in it.
Bag of fucking marbles. You got more super chats. You got more super chats. You got Swinging Kangaroo here.
Here we go. We got Swinging Kangaroo. Thank you, Swinging Kangaroo, for your support. $5. 5 + 1 with firepower. Bluesy. Pepsi, stainless steel, rose gold, stay, space, Daytona, Oyster Flex, Lang A1, white gold, white dial, Paddock annual calendar yellow, +1 speedy, +1 is speedy, set goal, all 5 by 2025.
Isn't that 6? 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
5 plus Powerball.
5 plus 1. 5 plus 1.
Yeah, 5 plus 1. You know what I mean?
Oh, all these are great. Yeah, all these are great.
Pepsi, Rose Gold Space Daytona, Lange 1, annual calendar, and he wouldn't be talking about a 50-35 either, would he, with this guy?
What, like a 5205? Like, what is he thinking?
Expensive.
I don't know. I don't see what all you guys see in the 5205, man. I still like the 5396.
I love the 50-35. You know that? I don't care. What I loved about it was that beautiful second hand, the big second hand that ticks around there. You owned a 50-35 tan. You loved it, didn't you?
I had an Italian dial. Italian.
Yeah. You loved that watch, didn't you? I mean, you look back on it. Do you regret selling it? How do you feel?
I actually do. I had a white gold slate gray dial. It was a great watch, absolutely. It's the original. It's the watch that invented the annual calendar complication. So yeah, it's probably had history.
You got good memories with it, but don't you?
I did. You made a video about it. Your #1 paddock influencer, and then you in the video you talked about how you bullied me into selling it, which actually was not true, but yeah.
No. I mean, well, you can't keep everything, can you?
Well, we need a bit of entertainment for the show, guys, and yes, you can't keep everything. Will Money super chat.
Here we go. We got a super chat from Will Money, $10. Happy holidays, big boy. I want to become the 7th member of the Society for Thin Dress Watches. For Christmas, I treated myself to a pre-owned Breguet 5157 yellow gold in good condition. Let's bring that up.
I was never inducted in the Society for Thin Dress Watches. Whenever I kept bringing it up, Archie kept changing the subject.
That is
some
beautiful.
things you want to forget. Some things you want to forget.
I actually had a Breguet in the late 90s. I actually bought it, not for me, for another dealer. It was white gold.
You had a Type 20. You had a
no. This was even before that. In the 90s, I had one in the late 90s.
And in the noughties?
Yeah, I remember I sold it to Shawnee. I bought it for $4,000 and I sold it for $4,400 to Shawnee.
Brian from Zircon super chat. This is a great one. 5157. I loved it.
Brian from Zircon. Here we go. That's an old name. Here we go. Brian from Zircon, $2. Arch, call me about the rash.
I didn't know you had so many Breguet fans on your show. Like, it's interesting.
Interesting day today, isn't it? What do you think?
Look, can you pull some of these photos? Because these are the Guilloche dials. I think there's one of them that's a Guilloche dial. The watch is a Switzerland one.
You love Guilloche? Look at this. That's the Guilloche there. That captures it. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, you're the JLCs you're talking about had Guilloches on. The 976 has a Guilloche dial.
Yes. 100%.
I'm gonna super chat.
Loops. They stole my loops as well. The burglars. I was just gonna pick up a loop. They stole my loops.
Oh, and they don't give you a loop in the new 3861. I think the old big box 1861 they came with a loop.
Yeah, that's right. I had that. Yeah, that's exactly. Well, you must admit that's a beautiful Breguet, don't you think? How can you go wrong with that?
All of these Bregsters that people have been talking about and super chatting, fucking mint. I love all of these.
We got a super chat here from the Zeal. That's Zeal. We've got to look after the Zeal. Zeal, $5, Californian. What's Archie's top 3 Daytonas in the current catalog?
So this is a question from one of the guys in the Peanut Gallery, LV. I was interested, so I super chatted it in. So give LV some bang per buck here.
Okay, I'd have to say if I could have one Daytona, you know what I would want?
Top 3, not one. Top 3. Oxy stayed high. Top 3.
I quite like the white gold. Okay. The white gold? Now, there was white gold with Zenith. Zenith movements.
No, he says current catalog, not old shit.
You're getting tricky because I like this racing.
We're not getting tricky. The fucking guy asked for current catalog.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Read the
So-
question, Arch. Read the question.
You know what I'd have to say is my favorite Daytona?
Top 3 Daytona.
Platonas, baby! I go
Okay, so
Platona.
That's
Platona.
one.
Ah,
You gotta give two more.
Platona.
Okay, I'd
I
go
gave
Platona.
Platona too. Yeah.
Two more.
Would you take diamonds or not diamonds? You know what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Okay, it's top 3, Archie. It's
We
Platona,
got
2
Mike
more.
the Snake is coming on. Hey, Mikey, how are you? Mikey's coming on there. Hey, Mike, how are you?
Yo, my lad.
Mike, can you read the super chat for Archie so he can understand what the super chat means?
Yeah. This is from. I'm doing fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, we're good. Okay, this is from Big Meech.
No. The one from me. The one that said the LV one. The one Archie can't read. One more up. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
It actually is Mike. You can never tell these days.
Yeah. Arch, heard you got a bluesy. Congrats. Happy for you. From
That's
Big
not the one.
Meech.
No.
That's
okay,
not the
so
one. Okay,
It
sorry.
says, what's Archie's top 3 Daytonas? Top 3,
Okay, so let's have a look.
3 in the current catalog.
Okay,
I don't know how to say
you know
3 in
what else?
Bogan.
If I could take 3, so I get to keep these 3. Is that right?
Yes, in the current catalog. So you took Platona. You need 2 more.
So Platona. The next one I'd want is I want a panda. Okay, I'm doing a panda.
Panda.
The third one, the third one would be?
What would it be?
Oyster.
What would it be?
It'd be a meteorite. Or is that what a Platona is?
I actually would go. I love this watch that plastic's got. You know, that diamond dial black. Look at that. That's as you had the 3. Panda, diamond dial, oyster flex, and you'd have a Platona. Wouldn't that be a great
Alright.
3-piece combo?
Absolutely. It took us 30 minutes to get this answer, but we appreciate the time. All right, next one, Jimmy.
Jimmy, $5. Arch, your watch of choice to wear in the car to Tip Top Snack Bar and Gonzo Stream. Darwin, baby. Super Chat Gold. You know what? Nope, I'd wear the bluesy because it's hot up there. I could take a swim with it. You'd have to take the bluesy.
Not only that, you got the diver's extension, you got the glide lock. You can fucking glide that, a little bit bigger if
They
it's
have
getting hot.
diver's extension on it? I don't think they do.
What's the
now.
glide lock? You have the glide lock.
The glide lock, yeah.
Bluesy
that
is
is your
just.
guy.
I mean, even though it's two-tone, it's a workman's watch. It's a working watch. It's you can take it swimming, you can take it in the ocean, you can take it fishing. You don't have to worry about it as long as that crown is screwed closed. It's
Hey,
fucking.
we got one from your favorite Mish. Big Mish, $2. Arch, heard you got a bluesy. Congratulations. Happy for you. Thank you so much. I had a bit of buyer's remorse. I had some remorse. Okay. I had the remorse. The remorse was there. Okay.
It was short-lived, Archie, hopefully.
Sirocco sales, $5. Let's fire up this show. Get some more tales of woe from Mikey. Mikey, what is everything going okay there? Tell me.
Yeah. I won't. Everything's just moving right along. I'm not gonna burden anybody with anything. Yeah, everything's going okay. We got Tanzil.
$5. Best watch to play bingo with Patrick Philippe at the seniors' home. That's easy. Best watch to wear at the play bingo with, because Patrick likes to gamble. You know what it would be?
What would it be?
Patrick at the seniors' home. It'd be a panda. The panda.
No.
And look who we've got on here now. We got Dodger. Hello, Dodger. What are you doing, Dodger?
Oh, Archie, I got an unboxing today, Arch.
Look at this.
I light up a Ponticella.
Oh,
A Ponticella. It's like what is hot. It's leftovers from the London Watch Show.
How good!
It's the other half.
It's not just smoking, it's cigar.
Smoking. I'm smoking. I'm smoking again. Nike.
That's a lighter, Dodger.
Hey,
My word.
a few Snickers.
What's that, mate?
What's up, mate? Why'd you throw me off the show when I was doing my unboxing?
Mate,
I was testing an airtight strap for you.
Hey, Dodger.
It's a serious show. We don't want to have a laugh on
I
there.
was put this thing on a test.
Bastard.
Well, you got to be careful with that flame there, Dodger. Make sure you don't burn the camera.
Airtight strap.
Oh, don't set NATO strap alight, mate.
That's how you light a cigar.
Fuck me, Dad. He's going to set the NATO strap alight. I won't sleep tonight. Me and
Fireproof airtight straps. Only from the Snickers shop. Fireproof these look like.
Oh my god, and that's a Breguet. Is that a Breguet there, Tanzio?
Here we go.
Woo!
I didn't see it.
At least it's waterproof.
Well, that's too bloody noisy, eh?
That's a hot flame. Blue flame is hot. You know that?
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's hard here being in the dry dock. We got chased off the ship by 4 pirates and a grizzly bear.
Damn.
God damn. So what's been happening, chaps? What's the haps? Pontiff's got a bit of a bad... Pontiff, you need to get yourself down at doctor's in the morning. Oh, it is the morning after the show. Get yourself down that doctor's.
He's already got to go down and get some tablets that clap.
They're the clap tablets. Have you got that boiler fixed? Have you got that embezzled boiler fixed yet? Has that shovel fixed that boiler for you, lad?
He's not come and fixed it yet. I've had to fucking tie it up with NATO straps, mate. He's fucking doing it.
These are the fireproof ones that work on a boiler, lad.
Mate, he slipped all over my carpet. He's pissing it. Fucking, it's all over. I can't even fucking get dry feet when I go to bed.
You need to take him to the small claims, mate. You can't have this.
Dodger, I can't go to small claims.
You worked hard to embezzle them funds, that boiler.
Mate, I can't go because I'm already in court for embezzlement.
Fuck me dead, man.
I've had to pay my lawyers for embezzlement, mate.
Right, we got another super chat here. Anton May, $2. Sky Dweller 326235.
Sky Dweller. Pull it up, Archie.
You should have gone on Trust the Trader. That's what you should have done. Trust the Trader. Now you went to that shovel.
I didn't trust the trader. I trusted shovel. In fact, he's on his way.
Beautiful.
He's on his way, Dodger. Shall I let him in and come and see you? What?
He's probably
You
still
need to
asleep.
wait the stick.
He's got a stick.
Beautiful piece there. Beautiful piece there. There we go. We got Dodger full screen again. There we go. Dodger's there. Hey,
Just wave the magic stick at him. I'll tell you, I want this stick here. Save me from them pirates. He did that. Wanted to make me walk the plank. That no bloody chance. Then like it up on.
Does a sword pull out of that handle?
Oh no, broke an inch to modify it. I've got the,
it's stuck.
I've got the drills. I've got the drills.
Hey, it's good to see you, Dodger.
I can make some boxes.
Yeah. I finally got my hands on a saw to be able to cut straight things. So yeah, boxes are a possibility in the future.
Boxes. That Sarge, he's got orders all over the Middle East. Them boxes, you know.
Oh, I know. I got to get him out of trouble. I know.
Oh, Sarge up my ass, man. Oh.
It's serious out there, mate. He'll have to park his Ferrari up, jump on a plane, and leave the country. I'll tell you.
I know. I got to get my ass out of trouble. First thing on the list is get my ass out of trouble, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. Then my first order of business is to get Assad out of trouble. That's
damn right.
What trouble are you, mate? Have you been shagging prozzies with no condoms on?
What's that now?
I said, what sort of trouble are you in? Have you been doing prozzies with no condoms on, mate?
Oh no, just life and the costs of life and time, which never stops. And as time goes on, it's like the gas pump meter, used to go really slow and the gas used to go really fast. And now the gas goes really slow and the money thing goes really fast. It's like that. and the money things just keep spinning. You know, as time goes on.
Yeah.
You know, I can't like stop time. I can't take a break. There's no switch that lets you just go. You know, time out.
You'll have to make a fire in your wheelie bin, Mike.
What's
That'll
that?
keep you warm. I said, get your fucking old metal wheelie bin out, put some logs in it, and set a fire. That'll keep you warm, save you some gas.
Yeah, true.
Often right word, is it? The gas
Dodger
don't
will
work.
light it for you.
Although I'm
Dodger will light it for you with blowtorch.
I'm
Well,
done.
you know, isn't it?
I've already pulled that number. I'm not gonna do it again. You know, the California fires. It only burnt 1 million acres, and yeah, that was big enough. I'll hold off on that.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, me.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow, look at this. What do we got here?
That's a real torch there, buddy.
Full screen.
Fuck me dead, and you wonder why I don't let you on my show when you're burning,
NATO strap. Waterproof NATO strap.
burning my favourite NATO strap.
Oh, where'd his face go?
Fucking hell. Good going on here. Right, back to the unboxing. What's a super chat for unboxing? You got to guess what's in the box. Proper unboxing it is. It is in a coffee shop. Proper unboxing in coffee shop.
Is it Mikey's marbles that are in box, mate?
Mate, it's probably got some NATO straps in the bottom. I'll just chuck in some NATO straps and all. It's a deal. It's a deal.
Archie got some money rolling in.
Hey guys, we got some super chats coming in here. Super chats fast and furious. Here we go. Michael S. $5. Saw your vid earlier. Could hear the despair in your voice. Keep going the way you are. It'll be okay.
Ooh, look at that box.
Ooh,
What magic? Really, my pretty
Thank
ones.
you, Michael S. Michael S. Thank you for your kind words. Sirocco Sales, $2. Get on with it, Corporal.
Get on with it.
Wow,
Let's go.
$2. It's going to be more than $2, Captain. After all that swag we got from all those raids we had in the old concrete shit, mate, we've got more than $2 to open up this.
Smell good enough?
Precious one. Come on, you got to guess
It's
what's
your
in the
Rolex
box.
box.
Come
It's a
on.
Is it Christian Warden and NATO strap, Dodger?
It might be, but it's a funny box. It don't look like
Look
a
at that.
Christian Wall box.
It looks
looks
like
like-
that Bel Cunto that I've got.
Not the Del Conto. Oh yeah, mate, you got that already. It's waitlist for Del Conto.
Yeah, I got the Bel Cunto because I am an El Cunto.
Oh, nice one. Nice one. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Is
Guess
that
what's in the
is that a
box?
black
What's in the box?
side? Is that a black side
in
I
the
see
box?
on him? I'm guessing Tudor.
Tudor. Might be Tudor.
Ooh.
Super chat from Sirocco Sales.
Sirocco
Maybe not.
Sales, $5. Sniff it, baby. Sniff it.
Maybe not. No, it's a full white box.
Dodger's bringing in the bucks, Archie. Dodger's bringing in the bucks.
Yeah, he is, man.
Lovely
Right on.
one. Have to sleep with this tonight.
We got Sirocco, Sniff It, Kiss It, and we got Voulez-Vous.
Dear Snickers, do your NATO straps match your plaid caps? Learn from Dodger, mate.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually, Voulez-Vous.
Look at match your straps with a plaid cap, mate. Snickers
Yeah,
don't like my cap. They told me to set
That's a
fire to
sharp
it, you
cap.
twat. Don't do that again.
Oh, we're only joking, Nate.
it's a sharp cap. It's
Basil's, Beezels, $50. Let's see what's in the box. Pepsi, maybe. Basil's,
Hey!
Beezels.
Open the precious one for $50.
Oh, it's not Tudor.
I got a new box.
Boy, Dodger got some pep in his step today.
Da-da-da-da. sniffing.
Drum
he's
roll,
lick-
please.
he's
Drum roll,
licking.
drum roll, drum roll.
He's licking.
Something like an ancient cave.
How's it smell? How's the smell?
Wow.
Oh, it's a Rolex.
Oh my God! It's a Pepsi.
Beautiful.
It's a
Holy-
precious one, Archie. It's my
Oh,
precious
on
one.
a Jubilee.
No, well done. Well done.
Fucking
that's
hell,
lovely.
Dodger. Me and Archie are disappointed. We thought we were going to be a Christian warden today. So that.
It's my leaving present from the dungeon.
Archie's going
Nice.
down. She's flying around flapping the wings at you. She thought it was a fucking Christian warden and an 8-toe strap.
No, not with the Jubilee. Oh my God.
Oh my God! So
fucking
you got that
beautiful.
from an AD? You bought it, Graham? Tell
Oh
us.
no,
fill us
no,
in.
no, no! Mrs. Dodger conspired with the Jonga fella, and they sneakily bought it for me for Christmas Day.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
that's so
how
cool,
cool
man.
is
They
that?
paid that. I would. My wallet's full of muffs. I would.
Hey, will you
This is
give
over
Mrs.
AD
Dodger?
price. This is proper money.
You give Mrs. Dodger a big hug from me, will you?
Oh yes,
What a
always do.
beautiful
Every
watch,
night.
man.
Every
What
night.
a beautiful one.
Mikey's hug goes every night.
I love you guys. I miss you a lot. That is gorgeous, dude. That is fucking epic.
See what I got as well. What I've got, Archie. This needs to be the next one. Perfect choice with that bluesy. That bluesy thing's
Yep.
nice because
Yep.
I almost got the blueser, but you can always convert a blueser. Because a workshop here, I did conversions. This used to be a bluesy, right?
Yes.
So what I do in a workshop now. Now I've got no ship, got no captain, got no life. See, I had one of these. If it was a bluesy,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
converted it into a bumblebee.
Oh,
can convert a
bumblebee.
Oh, he's got a bumblebee too. Wow, magic trick.
Ta-da! But you can't go, Archie. You can't go
Damn,
wrong. Have your bluesy. Get a Pepsi. Rolex. You can't go wrong. And build your collection from there.
Fuck.
Wow.
This is what the channel is
Yes.
all about, baby.
It's amazing. That's
You got
a
to rock
great.
and roll. Look, if
Fucking
you got your
A.
Rolex and Archie, you're there, man. Just maybe get the Pepsi. I don't know. Maybe just get the Milgas. Have a few Rolex. Most you got your base has to be Rolex. And then, do your Patek and your reverso face thing and blah, 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 blah. But Rolex, start there. And it's the advice you gave me. It's exactly what you said to me years ago. Rolex.
It is
That's so beautiful.
the words of Archie being
Words
spoken.
of Archie. Coming back at Archie.
That's so
So
beautiful.
you
I
can't
love
go
it,
wrong with
man.
Rolex.
The
So
tenets
Dodger
of
got Rolex.
Archie.
It's all Archie's fault, all this watch collecting, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, it is. Archie, see what
He
you
started
started.
it all. Archie
Started
verse.
this whole fucking
So you
mess.
have no problem getting that
Dungeon
into
shit.
Poland. You no problem
Pardon?
getting that into Poland. No problem getting that into Poland.
Oh no, you just put it on a plane, it flies in.
Yeah. Yes.
In the luggage, with the bacon, the sausages, and the eggs.
There you go.
Yes.
Or yeah, you just ask the pilot to wear it for you while he's flying the plane. And have
Mikey,
ask
can you
him.
Oh God,
can
you never
super
trust
chats
me.
up?
No, I don't trust the
Yeah.
Polish pilot. He'll have it away, mate. He'll have it away.
We got a super chat from Ron the Shrink.
Ron the Shrink here. Here we go. Ron the Shrink. $5. Lux Reporter is working on a competitor to SpaceX, and he's got 10,000 and a crayon picture of a rocket to start the company.
Kind of like my CAD drawing for the boxes.
That's okay. Look, we don't wish Lux bad at all, okay? Voulez-vous there? Dodger, turn off the torch. Do you turn off the torch, please, Dodger?
I need to turn it on again because our cigar's gone out. Good thing.
What a
Keep going,
great
Mike.
life
There's
he's
some
leading.
more. Mike, there's more after this.
There's another one. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
And we got one from
Wow.
JL. Congratulations, Dodger. You deserve it, mate.
Yeah. There we go.
Absolutely.
$7.99.
And Mr. GMT, $5. Congrats, Dodger. That's the Mr. GMT way to say sexy.
You bastard.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. GMT. We got another one from Scirocco Sales.
Scirocco Sales, $5. We no longer have a ship, but Corporate Dodger is now known as Sergeant.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh, promotion! Hey, you sir! Hey, you sir!
Yes, you've been
I'm
promoted,
going to
sir.
chop my end off. You won't like. I'm going to chop my end off.
No, not necessary.
Marcelo chopped his end off when he was sat on toilet.
Well, he were already a bell end, wasn't he? Already a bell end.
Yeah, mate.
Right.
That's amazing, man. You must be over the moon, hey?
Oh yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Really happy. I've got no job now, though. I'm jobless. But apart from that, I'm happy, boy. I'm happy around the channel.
Is that a bag knife, Dodger? Oh, Pantera.
Well, I knocked it up in the workshop. Look.
Oh,
Nice.
Knocked it up in my spare time.
Very nice.
I don't lock it up. Anyway, this might light now. What do you reckon, guys? Archie, you're the expert. What am I doing wrong? A bastard won't light with a blowtorch. Jesus. What do I do?
You got matches? I think.
Oh, no, I've got no matches. Well, hang on. Try again.
Maybe try, instead of a blue flame, go for a yellowy flame.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
lighter.
yeah.
You know, that's what I'm thinking.
Good if it ever lit.
You might be losing pressure. Mine always acted up like that and started blowing big old flames when it got to the end. Yeah, don't point it like that at your face.
That's a very. Ron the Shrink, $5. Please show Bluesy and recap your action to it. Recap your reaction to it for those of us who've just joined the stream. It's the Bluesy. I got the Bluesy, Ron. Yeah, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful watch.
Man, that is fucking gorgeous, Archie.
It is a beautiful
ceramic.
And the 40 mil.
Ceramic.
And you know, the thing I like about it too, it doesn't have the bag of marble movement.
And the numbers are gold around the bezel.
Yes. Yellow gold.
Man.
Jake the Snake, what do you think?
yeah. I prefer the Pantera. Oh, Pantera.
Yeah. No, we can't all have Panteras.
Oh, I love you, Mike. You're my favorite character on the show, man.
Thanks, buddy. You're my favorite too.
I love you, man.
Yeah, fuck you, Tim.
Hey, fuck you, Tim. I love you. I love you, Mikey.
Yeah, no, I love everybody. Oh, you got it running. Okay. I've got
Archie,
a couple.
That's how you do it. That's how you do Monte Cristo and a Pepsi. That's living life right there.
That's living life to the fullest, isn't it? He's living.
That's what I would say is exotic.
Yeah.
He's having fun. You know what I mean? He's trying
So
to
is
get it going.
a Bluesy like Monte Cristo worthy, or is it like Romeo or Julieta? Like what is the cigar for the Bluesy, Archie?
I think he's nailed it there. That Monte Cristo doesn't get better. Pepsi, he's got a beautiful. That's an amazing watch there, man. You're so lucky. You're such a lucky. He's enjoying it. He's grateful. You know, he's a very grateful guy. You know what I mean? He's grateful.
I'm grateful to wifey, I'll tell you. But I wouldn't have got my wallet out for that much money. I mean, she's
Archie, you said the one watch collection. I think that could be it. The Pepsi. I think that could be a one and done.
Amazing watch. I got to tell you, Pepsi's an amazing watch.
What year is it, Dodger?
2020. 2020.
Nice.
Wow. It's a beautiful. That is so beautiful.
And the Jubilee, the Jubilee, man. That's
Yeah, it's nice. Nice. It's been a long time because I don't wear my date just very often. Well, since I had it in 1980, I suppose I wore it for 30 years straight. But I've not worn it in the last 10 years. But that's the last Jubilee bracelet that I've had. But it's so light as well. It's amazingly light. You know, it feels light. It's like you've got nothing on your wrist. The Bumblebee with the Oyster bracelet, you know, you can feel the weight, and especially it's two tones. So you've always got that weight. But this is just like a breeze. There's nothing on your wrist.
Yeah,
I don't think I want the platinum job or anything because it would just be too much.
Tanzil, $2. Ideal one and done watch. I got to tell you guys, you know what? I think as a one and done, it's got to be waterproof. Would you agree with that, guys?
Yeah,
Waterproof
totally.
on the panel. It's got to be waterproof. You want it on a
Flameproof.
bracelet. Flameproof. Waterproof. You want it to be on a bracelet. And I think you need. Look, I got to tell you, man, you're so lucky. That's beautiful.
Drop the link.
How did
for
you
Nico.
feel when you
Can
got
drop the
it,
link
Dodger?
for Nico, please? Drop the link.
She
For
brought it because she bought it for me. Last present, well, I got 3 boxes and they were like boxes. I thought clothes, ties, belts, things. That box of socks. And in the bottom of the socks was a little box like this.
Can we drop the link for Nico?
Yes, just dropped it. Dropping
And
it. Dropping it.
yeah, it
on
was.
here.
Yeah, it was a total. I brought a tear to my eye. You know, she went to. She was on in the UK for a week, and she managed to organise the whole thing, get it, pay for it, and she had a bit of a struggle because the card reader wouldn't work, and the bank had to send her another card reader, and
That's
she
a
worked
good
hard,
woman.
girl. She's a really good woman. Yeah, one and
She's
done.
a keeper, Dodger.
Watches can come and go, but Mrs. Dodger, well, she's a keeper.
She's a keeper. Yeah, I was just gonna say this.
That's the third watch she's bought me. She's a lovely girl.
Oh wow! What else did you? Oh, there's Sir
Oh.
Danny. Hey, Sir Danny.
Hi, Aaron. Long time no see.
I've got old scruffy version.
I haven't seen Aaron in 100 years.
Man, that's amazing news, man. And you love it, don't you? It's just such a beautiful watch.
It's
you.
the ideal one and done. The Pepsi, the ideal one and done. That was
Yeah. You know, the Pepsi almost is more. Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right. It's Bear. You can't interrupt, mate. I'm all right. You know, mate.
I got to tell you, man, that's such a beautiful thing to have. Like the Pepsi, out of all the steel Rolexes, I think if I was in a candy store, you know, the Rolex store, and they said you can have anything steel, I'd have to say I would prefer the Pepsi over a Panda.
I would agree.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I would agree. That's why I've never wanted a Daytona. Too small. Can't read it. No.
Yeah. No, I was going to basically say the same thing. If you only had one steel watch, it'd be the Pepsi and or a date sub. Both could do the job.
Well. But
both
you know
could
the
do
thing
the
is,
job.
you got the Bumblebee. I love, you know, the funny thing about the Bumblebee is you don't appreciate it. Many years ago, I bought one it was a cheap price, and I always thought the Blue Easy was so much superior. But when you actually wear it for a week, you actually realize the Bumblebee is better because it's so understated. The Bluesy is a bit out there, whereas the Bumblebee, man, it's just, and the gold, it's just, when you wear it, you really, really love it. You know what I mean?
Alex, the watchmaker, just got one from his AD, so he's just had one as well. But it's the same reasons, you know. He didn't want it to be too loud, you know, too loud for business. You know.
Here we go. We got a question from Tanzil, $2. Dodger, should Archie set the reverso to the flame? Yeah. So the question I've got is...
Reverso's a quality, beautiful watch. I mean, if I was back in
Show us the reverso, Archie. Show it to us.
Actually, I got the reverso on the wrist just because I've got to take it to the bank.
No, I would never set fire to reverso. It's too beautiful a thing.
Is a reversal ideal, Archie, for a Ryobi? Was it a chainsaw you had that you kept trying to start?
Yes, the Ryobi chainsaw. You notice I haven't coughed because I'm calming down. I cough when I'm anxious.
I was
saying to Scirocco, he was saying, well, hop on, Dodge, hop on, because I'm going to hear you coughing and struggling a bit, man.
Zeppy,
I know
$5.
we need the bastard chainsaws. I got one here. I can't start the frigging thing. You can't start them, can you? They just won't bloody start.
Archie can. Archie, come on, show him how to do it.
Mikey gave some advice. He said, what you need to do is when you push the fluid in, just as it takes, you stop. Otherwise, you overflow it. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know what it's saying. Well, we could try this live, mate. I mean, let's.
Zeppy,
the primer. You just
I've
push.
got
You can
that.
feel
Yeah.
air, and then as soon as you stop feeling air, it'll just be one push. It'll feel different. You'll feel the liquid go in, and that's it. Stop
Yeah, I
pushing.
know what it's saying. I'm now on a sweet spot. Yeah.
Yeah,
We can give
then
it a go.
it'll pop. It'll fire in 3 pulls.
Here we
Do you wanna
go.
ride
Zeppy,
Brainstorm?
$5. Congrats, Dodger. Wear that puppy in good health, and Mrs. Dodger, you're the absolute best wife a husband could ever want. A happy and healthy new year.
Yeah, she's
Very
she's
much
too good for
so.
me. Honestly, I mean, too.
And we got
Let's
Brian
give
from.
this old chainsaw. Do you want a chainsaw test?
Yes,
Test?
yeah, we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Brian from Zircon, $2. Arch, consider a Sea Dweller 43 the perfect Rolex. I love the Sea Dweller 43. I'd be honest with you, I'm probably just staying with my bluesy. I
Yeah.
wanted one of these. I don't know. I just wanted one for a long. I got it. That's probably it. That is it. That is
Archie, I'll swap your mind for it.
it.
I'll swap your mind for.
Only if you put a NATO strap in the deal. You know,
A proper NATO strap. Of course I will, mate. And I'll do an unboxing on my show.
Tanzeel, $2. Ideal way to start a chain store is yell Viking bitch.
Hey, if he starts, I can start my chainsaw too.
You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch.
That was fucking funny, that video art.
Or
That
I
is the best video.
can start my blower.
They are difficult to start this stuff.
No,
Mike, go
but
get the
the video-
chainsaw, Mike. Mike, go get the chainsaw and do it Archie style. Viking bitch.
You fucking
Oh, it's
bitch.
McCulloch. He's got a McCulloch. That's a professional
McCulloch.
geezer.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he's got to prime it. You got to prime it.
They're a primer.
Okay, not too much, just until you get the gas going, then stop.
Yeah. Got the choke out. Think that's it. Sweet spot.
Okay,
Chokes
stop.
out.
Chokes out.
Third slot.
Yeah.
It'll pop on the 3rd pull.
Hang on.
I heard that's what you do, Mike.
Come on, Archie, say it. Viking bitch.
There, turn the choke off.
Turn the choke off.
Yeah, hang on. Next stage on the choke now.
Viking bitch. Viking bitch.
Fucking bitch.
Viking bitch.
You
Then we
fucking
need to
bitch.
turn the choke back on.
Yeah, choke back on.
Fucking
Fucking
bitch. Hey,
Archie Mark 2.
Come on, Archie, give it. Viking bitch.
Fucking bitch.
Come on, Archie.
Bit. Come on.
warm me
Sometimes-
Pepsi out.
Come on,
Yeah,
When they're
don't-
cold, sometimes they're cantankerous.
It's a fucking bitch, I tell you. They're fucking.
I know.
Video
Jesus.
part, show him how it's done.
Ring 101, just sling them in the bin. Buy them.
You know, the other thing I find handy is sometimes you can spray them with WD-40.
Yeah.
Why does that
Oh,
work?
yeah.
Why does spraying
It
WD-40?
acts like starting fluid.
Does it?
Yeah, you know, if you can suck a little bit of it down the air cleaner, kind of.
It's a butane propellant, yeah? To tip it upside down, the butane propellant fires up.
Is there any petrol in it, Dodger?
Hey, what?
Is
can,
there any petrol in it?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. It's a bitch won't start. It's only a year old.
Looks like he's had a hard life, Dodger.
Yeah, well,
Come
yeah.
back
It's
with a
had a few
mask on
trees
and a
in it.
fucking chainsaw.
Never raced or rallied.
Fucking ma-
It's done about 40 cubic meters of wood from tree to cords to logs.
McCulloch is supposed to be a good brand.
It's not.
You
I'm out
reckon?
of breath.
Yeah.
This cigar.
Yeah.
I think it's still
need
a
to get
Husqvarna or other.
Husqvarna.
Let's hope Mike's getting his chainsaw.
Yeah, I think
Husqvarna is
on.
good.
Yeah.
Husqvarna is a good brand.
Still, they're one of the top. I think they're the most very popular in the UK for the professional guys. That's what they use all the time.
Yeah, still hands down.
Archie, can we go back to the watches briefly?
Yes, yes.
I was thinking about your sort of dilemma, for want of a better term. You know, all the chaps that you've got in the trade. I wonder whether it'd be possible to maybe borrow, for want of a better term, some of the less popular watches off them that you could use to show people on the channel.
Yeah.
You know, some of the local chaps that have got, because to be honest, with all due respect, we've all got Rolexes and seen them inside out. It'd be nice to see the less popular bits and pieces and get your opinion on some of these things that we don't necessarily see day to day.
Good point. Good point.
It might help some of, you know, either your Australian clients might of your reviews, or, you know, buy watches off some of your dealer friends, and, you know, your David SW will obviously have similar products over in the States for the American guys.
Yeah, that's a good point. Look, it's something I'm gonna have to get into there. I gotta tell you guys, the watch thing. I've got to get back, and I got some good videos coming. It's. I got to tell you, man, I just can't believe how great it is for you to have received that Pepsi, man. That's incredible.
Thank you, Arch.
That's incredible.
Mrs. Dodger's incredible.
This was for Christmas. You got this, right?
Yeah. We can review this Giorgiano if you want to move off Rolex. What do you think of this Giorgiano? Shitter.
It costs more than £100.
Giorgiano, it is a Giorgiano. Quartz.
Wow.
Fully quartz.
It costs more than £100, Dodger.
Probably in the day.
I take it you're making the bed and washing the pots for a while, Dodger.
It's a bit charcoal.
Oh, I see. Got you.
Oh yeah, nice.
Let's get back to Rolex.
That's called a patina.
Your cigar's gone out again, bastard.
So I got my blower here. Hasn't been started in about a month. It's dead cold. I can demonstrate.
Oh, your blower. Sure.
Yeah, I can,
look, watch this. Watch this to be very good. Okay, get that going, Mikey.
I'll demonstrate the primer push. It's on the back here, and you just push. Oh fuck!
Gotta go. Got a phone call, man. Oh.
Yeah, give me 5 seconds.
It's okay. Tanzio, $2. Gotta grab some food. Mike the Steak Man, the petting zoo. No problems. Thank you. Zeal, the zeal with the mostest. He's a good guy. He's very cool. So tell me this. She gave it to you you got it on Christmas, is that right?
Yeah, got it on Christmas. Christmas Day it was. Christmas Day. We did a great unboxing. Christmas Day. I'll tell you what, if Snakey doesn't come back with that blower, I'm going to fire my blower and beat him to it. I bet my blower will look higher. Bloody thing.
Have a blower race.
It's taking calls for boxes.
Yeah. Extended warranty on his car, yeah. Well, I can read the chat. I've got my glasses on.
Yeah. So extended warranty. Tell me this. The what's the temperature like in Poland? It must be cold now.
No, it's warmed up for Christmas. It's been about 10 or 11.
Oh.
It was sort of minus 15
Celsius
earlier.
or Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
10 or 11. That's still pretty fucking cold.
Yeah, I wouldn't normally be sat in here, you know, freezing in here normally.
Oh, you'd be freezing there normally.
Yeah, in the workshop. Yeah, for sure.
Brian from Zircon, $2. On average, how many pulls for Mike the Snake to fire? He said 3 pulls.
3 pulls on it.
Give it 3 pulls, Archie, and the liquid comes out. It leaks all over. Oh, man.
So I like that.
Plans for New Year, Archie.
Who's doing that accent? Who's that? Is that Sov or it's not Sov?
It's me, mate.
It's not Sov. It's you. Shit. Man,
It's
I don't
me,
even know
fucking
who's doing it. I don't even know who's doing it. It's so good. Oh, Danny, that sounds. It's and that laugh. How did you perfect that laugh of Carmelo?
I
Tell
don't
me
have
this.
I don't have a clue, mate. I just like do it, but take the piss and exaggerate.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. I love it, man. It's fucking.
Archie, you mean laugh like this?
Okay. You're lucky you caught me before I pushed the primer button. Everybody ready?
Yes, we
Okay.
are. We
I'm
are.
gonna push the primer. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up there. Okay, right there. So I felt the lick. I felt
Now, when you felt
air.
it, did you immediately stop, or did you finish that cycle for it to go through?
It started pushing liquid halfway through that push, so I just finished the push.
Oh, you finished the push. You did finish the push.
Yeah. Okay. So then
Okay.
go to full choke, and it'll usually pop. It'll pop within 1 to 3 pulls. Once it pops, then you take the choke off, and the next pull it should fire. So here goes.
Whoa, Mikey lad!
Watch and learn, Dodger.
Don't blow your wig off, mate.
Right then, I've got mine out and all now. I've got my
Ron
big
the Shrink.
Where the fuck's he gone? Is he bringing the catty in?
Ron the Shrink, $2. Here we go. Oh, look at Danny's got one. He's got a blower. You're going to do the blower challenge. We've got a blower challenge.
Yeah,
here.
the blower
Ron
challenge.
the Shrink,
Yeah,
Danny,
fire
please
blower.
combine Mike the Steak and Marcelo impersonation. Okay, he doesn't want to be. So you're going to start that up there. Is that electric? That's gasoline. Okay. Let's get this.
Electric. You need to push the primer a lot of times on the electric ones. Oh, look at that. 2 pulls.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Dodger. Hey, that is amazing. Turn it off, Dodger. Get this guy. Dodger, our Kez is going by me when you're setting that noise off. She's flying around the fan. She's got a bloody wind shark.
Bloody thing won't bloody start.
Fucking hell, you've blown me wig off. You've fucking blown our Kez.
Now.
You've blown our Kez back to 1970 with that big thing, Dodger.
Is he okay? Is he okay? Hello, is he okay there, guys?
Oh, he's still alive. He's done worse than that.
Oh, we're a bit worried there. You okay there? So why does that one start, but the chainsaw doesn't? Can I ask you that?
Shite. Shite, it is shite. It's shite and it's shited and it's shite.
Chainsaws can be a little more cantankerous.
They can.
Yeah, mine doesn't have a primer button on. So it often, when it's cold, takes a number of pulls. But it'll always.
Oh, hello, Mr. GMT. Hello, Mr. Sexy.
Hey.
What's going on, boys? I'm wearing my GMT. Dedicate. Celebrating
nice.
Dodger's
Pepsi.
new pickup. What's going on, boys? How's things?
Hey, not too bad.
Doing good. We're starting up power tools. You got any power tools to fire up?
Yeah, well, I actually did fire up, and I was fixing things today. Someone tried to break in last night.
What?
But we had it all latched, so I actually put extra latches on, so they can't break in now.
Where's
so I
this,
put
the
extra
house
latches
or the
on this
shop?
morning.
House or the shop?
The house. The shop is at Fort Knox. Yeah. When I was home, it was.
You heard?
We get a lot of yes, we did. Yes, we heard them last night.
And did
they
you
weren't very
confront
discreet.
them?
Put it that way. No, no, they
Wow.
were off. They took off. They were as soon as they did the massive noise, they took off because they knew they got hurt. So they were gone. So, but no, it's all good. I put extra latches on, so now it's going to be even harder to get in. So that's all that matters.
Fucking thieves.
Ah, they're everywhere, man. Look, it's not going to be the first and it's not going to be the last time. You know, you just got to be prepared for it. That's all.
They're like rats. I've got rats that crawl up into my engine compartment on my car, and there was rat poos on my seat of my motorcycle the other day.
Oh no!
They eat the
I rode-
wine. Be careful.
That fucking hunting cat on them, Mikey lad.
I live out in the country, and I rode the bike, and it's warm, so they like to crawl up into the engine compartment when it's warm. And but if you're unlucky, they'll munch on your wiring and stuff, and really fuck your day.
Need some
Been lucky.
traps, Mikey.
Definitely fuck your day.
Mikey,
yeah.
Mikey, put fucking blower up wheel arch. That'll blow them out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what to do. If you've got no chainsaw, put an old trimmer, yeah? Put loads
Uh-huh.
of two-stroke in it and smoke car out. They'll all fuck off.
You know what I've been doing is I went online, and one smell they hate is mint or peppermint.
What's
And-
that?
Yeah.
So I got extract of mint and peppermint, both, and I've dripped it all over fucking everything and everywhere in the garage. The whole garage smells like a big, giant candy cane right now. Just peppermint in my engine compartment, peppermint all over my bike, peppermint all over around the floor, and then there's another home remedy where you take baking soda, cornstarch, and sugar, 1 part each, mix it up, and put it in a cup and put it on the floor, and they eat that, and they go crazy over it. But they didn't touch it because I think my hands had already had mint on them, and I touched the container with minty hands, and so because in the past they have emptied that cup out. Like the next morning I'll come back and it looks like they all fought over it. It's completely emptied and tipped over and spread out all over the floor like they fought
Mikey.
over the shit. Yes.
Mikey, you'll fucking have loads of rats walking around your car with fresh breath, mate.
Archie, you missed the super chat.
Great. So here
Archie?
we go. We got a super chat. Sirocco's just come on there. General Sirocco. Ron the Shrink. Danny, please combine Mike the Snake and Marcelo impressions.
like,
There we go. And we got CRM 55 $2.
good.
Let's see the bluesy. Let's see the bluesy there.
The bluesy. Full
By the
screen,
way,
full screen.
Sirocco,
Oh,
one
man,
thing
that
I
thing's
love
beautiful.
about my bluesy. Can I say this to you, Sirocco?
Yeah, go for it.
It doesn't sound like a bag of marbles.
Ah. Good
You know
point.
Well, you
that-
got enough of those anyway.
You know that 72-hour power reserve?
Yep.
It's noisy, isn't it? Do you find that or not? No?
Not at all, but I'm deaf.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Nice watch, Archie.
I had an older pre-ceramic sub that was noisy, and it turned out that the rotor was loose.
Ah, yes.
I just
yes.
wanted to jump on just to say congrats to Dodger.
How you,
Yes.
Captain? How you, Captain?
Sergeant Dodger. Sergeant Dodger.
Sergeant
Oh,
Dodgy,
upright,
yes.
upright, no, upright.
Absolutely.
Trouble is, we've got no ship, Captain.
I know. I'm preparing a dinghy,
Right.
Ah,
a little
What dinghy?
rowboat, and we need just someone to row the boat.
It's
I will be back in 1 minute. Just cover me, Sirocco. I'll be back in 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
What is a dinghy?
A dinghy.
a dinghy is a small boat, a very small boat with you row with paddles. One to two people. You know, you tie that dinghy to the back of the big boat, and you just sit there and wait for your future attack.
Huh. So what
Yeah,
can
the
you
problem
get
is we
away?
haven't got a big boat anymore. We had a big boat, we had a concrete ship, and it's gone. It got
Oh,
stolen.
really?
It got stolen.
Oh man.
It got stolen by
even got it.
pirates.
It's Suwako.
Were they Nigerian pirates?
No,
I
they
don't know
was
what they
both.
were.
They was
They're all a
both
bit weird.
pirates.
Oh, I think it was an American Australian conspiracy, personally.
I think there was. Yes, I think you're absolutely spot on.
They're the worst.
Yep.
Suwako.
Two worst of the bunch. Together.
Marshmallow. Stop masturbating on my leg, Marshmallow. Stop it.
Hey, buddy. Remember when regarding you get me piece of fuck? Yeah. Someone they gave me piece of
Somali
fuck.
Somali pirates. That's what I was thinking of.
Suwako pirates? Suwako no
Somali. Sirocco pirates. No, Somali.
Somali. I think
Somali.
Marshmallow is right.
We weren't very Somali.
You can't forget the.
Roger, we were too slippery for them. Didn't we? We escaped, didn't we, boss?
We did. We fucked
You
off.
know, the worst pirates are the.
We jumped ship before the takeover.
That's
The worst pirates are the salami pirates.
The salami pirate. That's a different pirate altogether.
Yeah. If you look at it that way, it can be they can be really bad.
Yeah.
Hey, mommy, come say hello to Archie. I want Archie, me love you one time. Where are you, Archie? You not pay me, Archie. Where you go? You go and you not pay me. Hey, mommy, get back in the kitchen. Hey, you piece of shit. Oh my God. Hey, mommy, I think she fancy Archie.
Konnichiwa, Mami-san.
Oh, konnichiwa, does
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Oh, Mikey, you can love me long time, Mikey.
Yes, sir.
Oh, will you stick your penis in my vagina? Oh, Mikey, we love you. Hey, mommy. Get back in kitchen. Hey, you piece of shit. You listen, Zero. You go screw up yourself. Hey, mommy, go in kitchen, I tell you.
What is
Did he fall off
Archie
the toilet?
doing?
Did he fall off the toilet? Marshmallow, come back. Did you fall off the toilet?
Huh?
Fell
No
off the toilet.
way. Oh, so what I'm doing is
Mikey, bring up that super chat from Ron the Shrink, please.
Sub chat.
There we go. We're on the shrink. $2 something. Mikey, please
$2.
attempt a Marcelo impression, please.
Do an impression of Marcelo, Mike. Give it your best, mate.
I do not know what I'm talking about. Never. I am always whining. My voice is always screeching high, and I do not know what I'm saying ever. Nobody can ever understand what I'm saying.
Mikey can do an Irish accent. Why are you doing an Irish accent? That's not Marcelo.
Hey, you said try my best, man.
That's all right. That was Irish. That's pretty good. You work on it.
Mike,
Okay.
next
You
time,
can do a Nico Leonard.
There you go.
Or who's that other guy? That fucking weird guy with the beard. Fucking what's his face?
Santa Claus.
Who's
Oh
that?
no, not Santa Claus. Oh, fucking Ocean. You can do an Ocean.
Ocean.
Oh.
Yeah, Mikey could do an Ocean.
Go on, Mike. Go for
I'd have to watch him and listen to him for a little bit to kind of get into character.
Bring out the gondola, Mikey.
Yeah. You look at the glass and you swirl it, and you look in there and you look at the pants, and you see the dribble on the side of the glass and the pants, and that tells you the quality of the wine. And I like a good red from the Burgundy region of France. Yes.
I'm going round with a €1 pizza.
And some camembert cheese. Yes. And a hot blonde to throw on top just makes for a perfect evening. Yes.
Go on, Mikey, lad. Good that.
Good on you, Mikey. That's fucking
Go on,
awesome.
Mikey, lad.
Another super chat from Ron the Shrink.
Ron the Shrink, $2. Mikey, please attempt Marcelo impersonation, please.
I already did that
Where
one.
the Irishman come from. There's one more.
Scroll
There's another
down.
one.
We got a new one.
Scroll down. We got another one to scroll down to. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh,
The one here from
it's
Ron.
Ron.
Mike, please do impersonation of other Mike the Snake's impersonation.
The only one I can do is the one where the guy goes, I'm Mike the Snake. Hey, yeah, fuck you, Tim. I'm Mike the Snake. Yeah.
What's going on, man? This is the real Mike the Snake. What's going on, man? Pantera.
That sounds great.
What? Oh, scene. Where's my money, you cunt? You took the watches, but you didn't send the money, oh, scene.
I won't go there. I like Oseen. I've never had a bad word with anybody, and I don't want to start. I'm not going to start with diving into the.
It doesn't mean you're not insulting them. You're flattering them by impersonating them.
Oh yeah, no, just topic wise, I wouldn't go there. But yeah, no, impersonating somebody, that's all in good fun. Hey, unless like it's that very first time where I got completely blown out of the water when they copied me and the whole video of me and replayed it, and then we got into this whole like, no, I'm the real Mike.
I'm the real Mike.
And I didn't like usual. I went right over my head, and I did not catch on. And
look what I can do! Look what I can do!
Oh, that's my trademark. If I do that, everybody knows it's me because nobody can do. Look what I can do! Like I can do it.
Fucking succotash.
Suffering succotash.
Go on, Mikey, lad.
I love Sylvester the cat. Well, the funniest ones was what was it? He was laying there and he had a flea. It was the episode. It was the cartoon where the cat had a flea, or the dog had a flea, and the cat was walking by and he kicked the cat, and the cat just went and just started scratching him, and he just like rolled his back over to where the flea was and was like, oh yeah.
Mikey, tell me this: what's going on? Are you selling some watches this year? What's the plan? Tell me what the plan is.
My plan is to retain everything I own, and not lose anything.
Enough of selling stuff.
I still would love to sell that blue vase if anybody were to want to buy it. That's still for sale. Tomorrow I'm doing a couple more resin pours.
Sales. It's gone a bit quiet. What's happened there?
Super chat, Archie.
Here we go. Super chat. We've got a super chat. EDH614. Danny, what if Tickers and Marcelo met in bangers?
I'd probably go like, huh? You Tickers? You come myself.
Fuck off, Marcelo. You do me fucking head in, mate.
But just doing filming on my Optimus Prime camera in 3 different angles.
Marcelo, mate, you're not coming on my show. You fucked everybody off, and you just had that new guy on, that fucking Shane. I'm going home. You ain't got a Christian ward, and you ain't got an NATO strap, so I don't want to talk to you.
That's pretty good.
Fucking gone silent.
It's pretty good. I must admit, that's pretty good impersonations there, man.
So what about, okay, let's expand that a little. So we've got Tickers, Marshmallow, and Mikey the Snake all meeting up in bangers. Is Is that going to be a step too far?
Nah, a bit.
a priest, a shaman, and a.
Marcelo, what you doing here, man? Did you come in Pantera?
Hey, Mikey. Hey, hello, buddy. Yeah, you come my show. Now he's coming on my show because I only have serious shows now.
I love you both, man. You're both my favorite characters.
But Marcelo can't come on my show. I've banned him because he keeps getting his willy out on the toilet. Hey, go score yourself, What good enough?
I got to tell you guys, it's really quite fascinating, this impersonation. We started that genre. It's no one else's genre. It's our genre here. And yeah, it's so cool. I like the Sovereign. I thought that was Danny. I thought that was Sovereign, but it's not. It was Danny. There you go.
Which one?
Yeah, I agree. I thought the same yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was Sovereign, but it was Danny. Very, very good way to do it.
So yeah, look how enjoyable your shows are when you're just fucking about and having a laugh rather than out serious.
Exactly. It's very cool.
Super chat from JL.
JL, we love a super chat from. Here we go. Let's get this super chat going on here. JL, $3. Snickers, should Marcelo put on a NATO on the Platona?
Of course he should put a fucking NATO on Platona. Becky's watch looks shite, so I don't understand why he won't do it. If he goes to Amazon and he types in Tickers is the YouTube King Star, he'll get a 10% discount. So we'll get straps for 59 pence each then instead of 99 pence. Look a fucking read watch.
100%.
Archie, I've got a suggestion for you for a daily work. You don't be wearing that bluesy every day when you're working.
No.
Why don't you get a Seamaster on an NATO strap? On an NATO strap as your daily knockabout.
Look at that.
Another super chat from Jimmy.
Jimmy, $5. Danny, how many voices you hear in your head? You're epic, bud. We appreciate your humor on this channel, unlike others.
Fucking loads, mate. Keeps me entertained. Someone to talk to, innit, when you're bored. If you've got someone in your head.
And another one from Tanzeel.
Tanzeel, $2. AC3, show us your favorite Roo. The Roo. My favorite Roo, Royal Oak Offshore Overseas. Royal Oak, what's it? Royal Oak Offshore. Offshore is the Navy themes. Clive, remember the Navy themes? That was the one I liked. I thought that was a cool.
I thought you were talking about a fucking kangaroo there, you flaming bastard.
Or a drop bear.
I like the Navy themes one. I like the blue. I just thought they were really, really quite nice. These are gone out a bit of favor. Remember they did the rubberized pushers. Remember that was the trend, rubberized, and now they've gone to ceramic because it goes funny, you know.
Archie, can I ask you?
Sure.
You know the JJ LeCoultre master compressor Navy SEALs divers.
Yes.
They're very large, and certain ones had a rubber coated. Each link, it is a metal bracelet, but each link was individually dipped and coated in rubber.
Yes.
I actually, that is like another one of my watches on my list, and they're basic ones, fairly affordable, around 10. But that I've always really loved those watches.
I'm not a big fan of the rubber. I remember when these Roos were out, I always was concerned with the rubber. How does it age? Because if you keep, you know what I mean? It's like you get that sticky buttons. You know, it's just something.
Can you just put Dodger full screen?
Yeah, we put Dodger full screen there. He's got that hat on. Look at this hat.
The Viking.
You need a Seamaster on an NATO strap. As you talk about, lad. Knocking about with your NATO strap.
Beautiful.
Putting a chainsaw. That's what you need.
NATO.
Strap. You two could be James Bond. 007.
Actually, those Seamasters are pretty nice watches. You know, I've always had
Good
one
money.
watch. You wouldn't believe it. I like the Seamaster quartz. I've owned them a few times. Okay, I know it's quartz. It's the anti-soul of watches, but they got a nice bracelet.
I don't know, actually. The quartz Seamaster Pro, it's known for being quartz, isn't it? No, now you pay more for a quartz one than you did when I think it was 1,200 quid or something around here back in the day. And now you're paying like $2,000 for one. People are after them, the quartz ones.
Yeah. That's a nice constellation. When did you get that?
Mrs. Dodger bought this about 3 years ago.
I like them. You know that I always like those
Speedmaster.
Yeah.
It's got a display back. It's whopper. Hang on. I'm not doing a very good job here. Display back. Wubba swap.
I always like those, actually. That's a constellation, isn't it? It's got that classic constellation.
It's got the Speedmaster movement in it, and it looks a bit prettier than your basic, because the speed. Let's face it, the speed. It's a tool watch, isn't it? I mean, this is a bit more dressy, so you got a dressy chrono. A couple of grand. You get these, couple of grand.
That's not quartz though. It's hand one.
No, it's 323, isn't it?
Hand automatic.
Yeah. Hang on.
Okay. I didn't see the rotor.
It's in there somewhere. Yeah, sorry. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see the rotor now. Yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
Beautiful watch.
EDH 614 $2 has Ross Rachel Brady blow up videos from yesterday being discussed. No, I didn't see that. What happened yesterday?
I missed it.
What happened?
I don't know. Maybe it happened on the dungeon or something.
I didn't know. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that. Tell us where, man. Tell us where. I want to see it.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, bring it up.
Now, JL, has he come back home? JL's going home, or what's happened? Is he in America still? I'm trying to work out when he's coming back. And when I was coming back yesterday, I was on the flight. I had a 5 o'clock flight back. They cancelled it at the last minute. They put. I was very lucky to get on a 9 o'clock flight, because otherwise I'd have to wait until the next day.
Wow.
So
he's just said in the chat, no, he's still in the States.
He's still in the States.
Yep.
Beautiful. Nope, still in the US. Yeah, he's having a good time there. Can you believe it? That'll be the first marriage there. Voulez-vous and JL. They seem so happy together, don't they?
I haven't seen much about it. I've heard a little bit, but yeah, good on him.
Good luck to him. Hey.
Good on him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, Dodger, have you bought any watches for your wife?
No, she did buy the flowery, little Rolex
for herself.
The Datejust, yeah. Well, maybe that's a joint thing. We were there together when she got it, so from the AD. So
very nice.
Wow.
Well, I guess I was part of the 30. Yeah, I was part of the other purchase as well. So yeah, in a way.
What's the second-hand market like in Poland? Is there a bit of a watch collecting thing?
It's all go straight out the AD and straight onto Poland's version of eBay, and it's that you got no chance here of getting anything out of an AD.
Are they cheaper than the UK? Are prices cheaper?
No. If anything, the second-hand market is more expensive. It's more expensive now. It's not very good. Not very good at all.
Hmm.
I wouldn't recommend. Well, you know, wouldn't recommend buying anything here. Let's put it that way.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No.
Poland's expensive.
I mean, you can tell if you go onto Poland's version of eBay. I mean, it's full of watches that aren't really that watch, if you know what I mean. The F word. It's full of them. You know, you're taking your chances buying anything here, unless you really know what you're doing, and I don't. So.
I understand. Voulez-vous, my favorite moment was when Archie told JL when told Archie JL is going to the US. Archie said, "Isn't JL married?" I confused the guy with somebody else. I'm sorry. Okay. It's yeah, JL $8. Ross got his box. Ross got his stuff. Was visiting his mum. He will do an unboxing for your show when he's back, Archie. No worries at all.
Archie, I've got to jump off because I've got to take a call.
Hey, no worries. Thank you so much, Danny, for coming on. We love you.
No worries, mate. If I can get back on in a bit, I'll come back on.
Hey, no worries there. What time is it in Poland there, Dodger?
Oh, it's Central European time, so it's 2:20. So I'm almost going to bed. 2:20 a.m.
Oh my God. 2:20.
Archie, he was about to go to bed when I said, "Listen, mate, you need to get on the stream and flex a bit," and you know. So he out of the kindness of his heart, he jumped on and he lifted the whole show. I think
he did. Look, that's okay. There, we can end the show in 10 minutes. It's okay. We got a good flow. We've had some good guests on there. It's been a really good show.
We have Erin. Erin joined us.
Erin, she doesn't talk, but she doesn't.
That's
talk.
okay.
She's going to do karaoke. I keep hearing something about Erin's doing karaoke somewhere.
Hi, Erin.
She's got some sound problems there, but Dodger, man, that is fantastic to hear. You got that beautiful watch. That is.
Oh yeah, I'm over the moon. Really, mate.
That's a beautiful watch. So
anyway,
you're pretty well done then, aren't you?
Off.
What more do you want then?
You don't. I mean, this is it. Where'd you go? There's a question for you. Where do you kind of roughly know where I've got what? Where do I go from here? I think there's no need to go anywhere else. There's no need.
Pretty much.
I don't dress up. I can't wear a dress watch because I don't wear suits and ties anymore.
But hang on a minute, Dodger. If you're going, even if you'd say you went to you're wearing a suit, you're going to a wedding, you'd wear the Pepsi, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but
the Pepsi
my wedding days are gone. It's funerals now. My mates are dying around me. I tell you, this is a horrendous time of life.
Oh, what's happened?
61. Well, when you reach your 60s, you don't get invited to weddings, do you? It's funerals. Because all your mates are dying around you, aren't they?
Absolutely correct. Spot on.
When I was 30, it was always, the wedding. But now it's funeral. Sorry to be grim, but that's the way it goes.
To block her sound, it's very annoying.
So yeah. Pepsi would be fine on a suit, on a morning suit. That'd be fine.
Yes.
So you've
Pepsi.
got a. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, as far as you take Mrs. Dodger to a restaurant, you dress up, don't you?
We always did. I mean, when we were in business, and you were all the time. I lived in hotels for years when I worked abroad. But we've done it all. Archie, we've been to all of them. All of them. We're off to Wrocław, one of the cities here for New Year's. And we're staying in a hotel, but really, it doesn't do much for us anymore. It sounds a bit sad. We just like the quiet life.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Let's see that bluesy again, Arch. There's people asking in the chat.
Oh yeah. We'll see that bluesy again there. We'll get that bluesy. Here we go, guys. Here's the bluesy.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I do love it. It is
beautiful, Arch. It's beautiful.
Now, I'm not sure if you should have a bluesy and a bumblebee. What do you reckon, Arch? would they complement each other if you have the two, or would they clash in
Yes.
terms of the collection?
Look, I think it
No,
depends.
yes, I agree with you, Dodger. You should have both. I've been
Whatever
thinking
makes
about it
you
for a long
happy.
time.
Whatever makes
Let's
you
put
happy.
both together and let's see what happens. As an experiment, just to see if they would complement one another. I don't know.
Yeah, I think whatever makes you happy, man.
Lift yours up, Arch.
Oh,
So we can see
lift
them
it
both
up
together. See them both together.
Double fisted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blue, black
I
and
reckon you
blue.
should have both.
Sorry about
Yeah,
my
have
camera.
both.
That's how you rock hard.
Yeah. There's
Absolutely.
Yours is a 41, isn't it, Dodger, or 40?
Yeah, it's 41. Yeah.
41. Yeah.
Very nice.
But watch out, Archie. I mean, you know, anyway. I've scratched the buggery out of this.
I'm glad you wear the bloody thing, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
What's the point of having this shit if you
It
don't
scratches.
wear?
The oyster scratches so easy.
Yeah, that buckle is just right there for the asking for it.
Oh yes, this is a scratch magnet. It really is. This
Yeah,
stands up. It stands up on the watch.
Desk diving, just sticking your hand in the drawer.
Yeah. Or I've got pockets with zippers, which has got a zipper. I didn't realise.
Oh yeah.
Pocket that's got a zipper. I was putting my hands in my pockets to keep them warm, but my wrist was rubbing up against the zipper.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Held your
Then
strand. $2. Now I want a bluesy. Thank you so much. Held your Oh, there we go. We got Sirocco.
All right.
Bluesy
Blues Brothers. Now we got the Bluesy Brothers with the black guy. There was a black guy in that show, wasn't there? Playing music in the Blues Brothers.
I don't know.
I think there was. So you got the Blues Brothers and the black bass player.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Guys, it was it's been a good show. We've had a good show
Well,
here.
we can get another half hour. Do your normal 3 hours out. You know, I'll try and stay on a little longer.
Okay,
you know,
thank you.
That'll if we stay on another half an hour, at least I can help run the shrink have a kip tonight, because I know he needs to sleep.
Yes. So, Dodger, if you got to go to sleep, man, I don't want to keep you up, man. I feel bad. It's 2:30.
Well, I've got nothing to do. You know me. I've got.
What time you wake up in the morning normally?
About 7:30. I only sleep about 4 hours a night nowadays.
Okay.
I sleep during the day. You know, I might fall asleep for 4 hours in the day some point. So, it's a bit of this, bit of that. But I've got some questions. You know, getting the Pepsi has raised some questions because, you know, with the Pepsi you've got the bidirectional bezel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the bezel action on the Submariner is just untouchable, isn't it? I mean, there's something about the little clicky. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah.
It's just so smooth and nice.
You know, the most disgusting thing is, you know, the loudest clicky bezel. I'm not going to admit this. A mate of mine had an Invicta, right? It was actually a bronze Invicta he had, and it had the loudest the best performing bezel I've ever heard.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't want to admit that, but yeah, it was an Invicta.
I'm not happy with the Seamaster's bezel. The Seamaster bezel is it's a weird, and it sticks. You know, you have to keep washing it because
you know what. You know what I find as far as sticking is the Breitling bezel. You know, on the Super Ocean Heritage, that's a fucking real, like, it does stick. You know what I mean? If you push it on the wrong angle, it can play stupid games.
Super chat from Sickenberry.
Chickenberry 3, $5. Bluesy is a ladyboy's watch. Ooh.
There you go. Not quite sure what that means.
I gotta say, I just sold my Pelagos, but my Tudor Pelagos had the best, nicest, most crisp bezel and the best sound and zero backlash. The bezel on that was better than on my Rolexes.
Now,
sorry to report, but Tudor has their shit together when it comes
By
to
the
their
way, Ron
bezels.
the Shrink's put a thing up here. He says, "Can someone funny troll me for once?" There we go, Ron the Shrink. That's from Ron.
Ron, you're gonna have to wait till the narc comes back. Wait, the narc.
Oh, we got a $20. We got medium legend Toyota Mo. Congrats on the bluesy, Arch. Wear it in good health. Now onto the next Rolex. Pepsi.
Yes.
Look, I got to be honest with you. I always liked the Explorer. That's what I've always liked the Explorer.
Wow.
I like the Explorer. So to me, that's kind of always been the GMT for me. And I like the Polar. That's kind of been my watch. But the Pepsi, they're expensive. I think, if I wanted instead of the bluesy, they're more expensive than a bluesy, Sirocco. You know that, don't you?
Which one? Sorry, the Explorer.
The Pepsi's more
Oh,
expensive than
Pepsi.
a
Oh,
bluesy.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Oh, yeah,
expensive.
a lot
Not
more.
cheap.
Yeah.
Cool.
This was expensive. It was.
And I, in the UK, how do you find prices in the UK? I find them a bit dear, but the problem
It is dear.
Your VAT is the UK VAT is so expensive. Was it 20%, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I can't remember.
Holy shit.
20% UK. Jersey, where I'm from, is 5%, I think, at the moment.
Yeah,
It's
Jersey's
23% in Poland. 23%, sir.
Wow.
23% in Poland.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you have taxes on second-hand goods as well?
No,
VAT?
no.
No. In my country, in Australia, if you buy from a dealer, there's taxes on second-hand goods.
Fucking sucks, doesn't it?
That's bad news,
I mean, how many times are they going to bang you up for taxes? Now, the dealer,
as often as they can.
Technically, he gets a credit when he buys. You know that, don't you?
Right.
But
yeah. The U.S. they just tax everything every time. There's no special tax any time. You buy new, you pay sales tax on it. You buy used, you pay sales tax on it.
Still sales tax on used.
Everything. Anything you buy, you pay sales tax
Super
on.
chat from ASB.
They tax everything.
ASB 2810, £4.50. Hi, Paul. Missed the backstory to why you fell out with Tim. Could I get a synopsis?
Can I answer it?
Sure.
Because Timmy's a cunt and Archie's not. There's your synopsis.
Nice synopsis.
I think
yeah,
Look. As far as it goes there, it just wasn't working for us. Look, sometimes you work together with somebody, and then there's certain traits that they have that piss you off. I mean, everyone thinks it's funny to do these laughs and that there, but when you do YouTube fucking every day, you kind of got to have respect. Like I'd never do anything to piss you off, Sirocco. I wouldn't do a gag that's out of control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Swinging Kangaroo super chat.
$2 swinging kangaroo. Tax, try bringing your entire collection to Bangkok. Actually, swinging kangaroo, I'll tell you a horror story. A friend of mine who actually, this is a friend of a friend of a friend who I'm no longer friends with, but he had a collection of watches in Thailand. He's an expat Brit. He wanted to go back for Christmas. So he took, I think, 4 or 5 watches with him. They were in Thailand already. He took them out. And then when he came back in, customs said, "Where are these watches? You got to pay duty on them." So he got a million baht duty he had to pay on this shit. And I got to tell you, I thought it was just fucking incredible how that could happen like that. But hey, that's the way it is. So Thailand itself there. See, I think this is really sad because a lot of people used to use Thailand as a hub for trading. Watch dealers would fly in, they would bring stock, they would trade and sell and swap, and then they'd fly out. But what's happens is now to bring stuff in, you've got to bring it in illegally, which you don't really want to start doing illegal things. If you're making modest, margins, you don't want to be bringing it in and then possibly having to pay. I mean, technically, every destination you go to, you got to pay tax on stuff you bring in. So shit, what happens if it doesn't sell? How do you get the duty back? Switzerland's like that too. You take something into Switzerland, you got to pay duty on it, even though this is just so ridiculous. And they talk about free trade, but
I was just about to say,
they talk about free trade. No, that's for big businesses. It's not for small businesses.
it's not just for the normal person. It's rubbish.
Yeah.
Fucking free trade. I was so lucky when I got my bluesy and brought it in after my big trip away. I did declare it and tick that box on the incoming passenger card and said, yes, I've got something over $1,000. And the guy just said, can you explain this? And I just held up my arm and I said, yeah, there you go. I bought a watch.
What did he say?
He said, how much? And I told him what I paid. And he's coughed and spluttered and went, fuck. Thanks for declaring it. We're understaffed tonight.
Beautiful.
So I was really fucking lucky.
What I do, Arch, I've got all my watches I've got here. I've got them all photographed in front of a monument, that everybody in Poland knows, yeah? There's a picture of me wearing a watch. So when I come back into the country, there's no question that, it wasn't in the country. Plus, I got the receipts, yeah? So I don't get any bother. Just one or two watches, I think you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. I think, why I might be a bit anxious today, Sirocco?
Well, you got the triathlon coming up.
No, I got to put my... I'm anxious because I got more than one watch at home at the moment. Do you understand?
Yeah, but you're home.
But you'll take them into the bank this afternoon after the show,
now.
and you'll be fine.
After the show. I'm going to drop it in. Yeah. I think I'll just keep the bluesy out. Okay.
Yes. Got to wear it, Archie. It'll make you happy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're
Just
right.
keep it on your wrist.
It's that's the thing, really. I think I'm just nervous about. I don't like to have shit. I'm just so paranoid about this stuff now. It's fucking terrible.
So, shit like that's traumatic, and it definitely can affect you that way. You can do what the comedian does, and he wears those sports wristbands, and you just always wear your watch and just put a wristband over it when you go to sleep, so you don't scratch it and knock it around and while you're sleeping.
I normally put it next to my table at night. I've always done that. I don't like to wear a watch at night. You know what I mean?
No, I don't either.
Especially if you're sleeping with somebody, you like to have a bit of a cuddle or something, and it gets caught in their hair or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's never good.
But I got to tell you, it's. I'm really looking forward to seeing you. You're coming down. Apparently, you still up for that, or how do you feel?
Next week.
Yeah. Oh, whenever.
When I haven't spoken to Plastic or Solve for a few days. Okay. When's his lunch supposed to be?
I'll talk to him. Okay, we'll let you know. Yep. Okay.
Let me know, and I'll see if I can get some accommodation. Because I'll have to. I think it was supposed to be Wednesday. It's just a matter if I can get some accommodation or not down there. My go-to place.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. There. Mike, you've sold off your Pelagos. Anything? You're still keeping your Rolex. You got your Omega. That's like your emergency fund, isn't it?
No, I'm not selling anything else. I will go homeless with my trio, with my Cameron, my Submariner, and my Speedmaster. That's a winner chicken dinner meal deal. And I'm sticking with that, and I am not going backwards anymore. Fuck that.
Beautiful.
And I actually the Pelagos wasn't really moving backwards. I did use some of that to pay some back owed bills, but I mainly did it so that I could buy something else that I wanted as much.
What's that?
It's a hunting utensil.
Oh, yes, that's right. We were talking about that there.
Yeah,
By the way,
so-
I don't know if you know, there was a fashion designer in Brisbane called Daniel Lightfoot. You know he died?
No.
Unless you're from Australia, probably. You ever heard of him, Sirocco?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay.
Lightfoot.
It was a Brisbane sort of fashion guy, but look, I got to tell you, Sirocco, in your case, have you quenched? Look, how many do you fuck? I'll be honest with you. The way I see this, right? Explorer 2, Speedmaster, Reverso, Bluesy, maybe a Paddock, and that's about it. I think that's a great little, little sub collection there. What do you think?
Yeah, or a Pepsi.
Pepsi's too
Or a
dear.
Pepsi.
I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you. Pepsi is too dear for me. Okay.
And the Patek
It is-
isn't.
Yeah,
You know.
the Paddocks.
Actually,
I
the
really
Pepsi-
don't know, Archie. It's I've got.
Okay,
I think
the Paddock is 23.
Yeah.
Aussie. Okay.
Okay.
I
It's
suppose
a girly
did you
watch,
get it?
though. It's a girl size, isn't it?
Not necessarily. Don't they make a 39 or a 40?
No, it's 37. Okay, but it wears
Oh.
bigger. But look, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay? Otherwise,
man,
if you're going to get bigger size, it's not going to be fucking 23,000. It's going to be like 40.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be pushing the 30 over 30 mark. See, but have you sold anything off, Dodger? What's your modus operandi? Do you sell anything off?
I've never sold a watch ever.
No.
The only thing I ever did was I had an Explorer 2, which I traded for my Yachtmaster 40.
Yeah, so it was a sideways.
Yeah,
move.
just
That's
because
never
I
good
never
for you.
wore the Explorer
Was that a 42 or 40?
40.
You had a black dial one, wasn't it?
I had a black dial one, yeah.
Did
I
see
bought it
that?
and I had it for over a year and I wore it like 2 or 3 times. I don't think I ever showed it on the stream.
Did I meet you? I think you may have had it. I can't remember, Sirocco. I can't remember.
But I traded it for the 2-tone Yachtmaster, I beg your pardon. Yeah.
Now,
that was last year.
I liked your topic. You were talking to Zero Pow about the boats. He was bitching about paying money to take his. When the water freezes, is it important you take the boat out of the water? I don't understand that. What's
Absolutely. When I was in the States where the girlfriend lives, all the boats there get taken out and they wrap them in plastic.
Yeah.
They shrink wrap the fucking things.
It can crush the hull too.
Yeah,
well, they'll crush the hull if you leave the boat in the water, but they
Yeah.
just try to keep the damp out of the boats, and that's why they
Yeah.
shrink wrap them. Apparently, I've never seen anything
Uh-huh.
like it.
Oh, I
bizarre.
see. So for
Yeah.
his boat, he has to take it out. You can't leave.
He
it
was
in the
saying
water.
that was expensive. It didn't seem that fucking dear to me. I think his lift out seemed expensive if I understood him right.
Yeah, and probably
yeah.
the perch, to stand it up and the pay for the space.
You can't leave a boat in frozen water because it couldn't crack the hull. Is that right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
crush the
Yeah.
boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will it do that or
ice.
not?
Oh, absolutely. Crunch
Oh yeah,
it.
well,
Yeah, crunch it. As soon as the ice melts, your boat will go right to the bottom.
Is that what about?
Well, maybe
concrete?
not. Only when the ice melts. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
What
about
about
concrete boat?
concrete? What about concrete?
Absolutely.
Sirocco? What?
Yeah, I think I don't know about aluminium or concrete, but it's probably not good to leave them in the water. That's why they take them out, whatever they're manufactured from.
Yeah.
And it's better, I mean, look, the big ships obviously are in there and they have to stay there, but I think it's just better for these your pleasure boats.
The
not
power,
good to leave them in a boat.
The power of water expanding when it's freezing is incredible. When I used to race cars, we had little exhaust pipes, little expansion chambers on our engines that would get pounded in in a crash from another car. We'd fill them full of water, cap each end, put them in the freezer, and the water would expand and get rid of the dent. But you had to be careful because they were shaped in a very special shape, and so you just very carefully froze them until the dent was gone, and then you pulled them back out. If you left them in all night long, you ended up with more of a ballooned out, ruined pipe. But yeah, expanding water will crush a boat hull, like without issue.
Stuff. So Rocco, we don't have that in Australia. That problem, of course, do we?
I couldn't live in a country that got that fucking cold.
So where do you store all these fucking boats? Where do you store all these fucking boats?
Or they have hard stand areas, just like over here. Yeah,
that's what probably is the expensive part that he was talking about. You know, the plastic.
Yeah, but he was looking at $2,000 to lift the boat, €2,000 to lift the boat and put it back in without the storage.
Wow!
And I thought that just seems, he's got like a 30-foot fucking boat or something.
That's like canal robbery instead of highway robbery. It's like canal robbery.
Yeah, it's just fucking crazy. I think it cost me my lift out and put back in on my boat is about, I think by memory, about $600. Then you got the storage on top of that. They charge you by the foot. It doesn't cost them any fucking more on the lift to run the lift, whether it's a 30-foot boat or a 70-foot boat. It costs them no more, but they'll charge you by the foot.
It's just a matter of they have it and you don't.
Absolutely.
And what about these concrete boats? Would they be more expensive to lift out?
No, just by the foot.
Just by the foot.
I had a $15 part on my air conditioner blowout from a lightning strike, and I found the part on Amazon for $17.95, a capacitor, but I had to wait a week for it to show up, so I called the local repair guy. He shows up, and I said, "What's this capacitor going to cost me?" And he said, $300. And I said, "Well, I found the same part on Amazon for $20. What's the difference between the one you've got and the one on Amazon?" And he said, "Well, the difference really is I've got this one here in my hand right now." And
I just want to just reply to Timber Tramp who says it's insurance. It actually isn't, because when I lift out my boat, I have to sign a waiver that the shipyard, and it'd be the same throughout, bear no responsibility for accidents.
In case they drop your boat or something?
My insurance has to cover it, not the shipyard insurance. I don't know if push comes to shove, if something did happen and you end up putting lawyers involved, you'd probably get something, but it's certainly not.
Does your policy? Is it just part of your policy though? Like lift outs is just like
I just have to inform them I'm lifting out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Because it's something you got to do twice a year. So I would think it'd be just something that's like written into the policy.
No. Policies are pretty much the same. It's just values and whatever that go different. But back to watches, Archie. I'm still got that fucking Cartier in my head. I don't know. That's what frightens me if I come down for lunch or I end up going buying it.
No, don't buy it.
I got to be honest with you. I don't know if you really fucking need it, Sirocco. I'm sorry to say this to you. Like, you got so many beautiful. I'm not trying to be anti-watches with you, right?
Yeah.
But you got so many beautiful things. Where would you wear you got the bluesy on. What the fuck more? I'll tell you something.
Yep.
Maybe I might just fuck a few things off. I don't know if I need more. Like,
well, you've already courtesy of the burglars. You've already moved things off.
They helped you with that for a number of.
Yeah, that's not fair, right?
Yeah.
Well, I know exactly, man. That's just fucking tragedy. Because I would have liked the money. Sirocco.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But then what would you do with the money, Arch? Let's be fair. What you're gonna fucking blow it on something else?
No, well, the thing is, I could have paid the home off. I could have done a number of.
Yeah.
I could have put that as a rainy day fund. I mean, that's what it was in watches. It was a rainy day fund, which I no longer have. And,
yes. No, look, I was just giving you a serve.
No, I completely understand. But I got to say to you, I don't know if you really need it. I know your collection, right? And you got...
Yep. So I've got 2 subs, 2 Yacht Masters. I got my dad's Oyster Perpetual, and I've got the Aquaterra.
Weren't you talking about getting the white gold?
Not the white gold one, the Yacht Master 42 in yellow.
Yeah, okay.
I got to be honest with you.
I think that's what you should get.
I like the Cartiers, right? I think they're beautiful, right?
Yes.
But would you really, if I was going, I'd wear the bluesy over the Cartier. You know, what environment? Look, if you really love the Cartier, fucking buy it, okay?
Yep.
It's your choice. If you really fucking love it. The thing is, it's not waterproof.
Isn't it 100 meters? I can't remember.
Yeah, but it
it's
doesn't
water
have
resistant. Let's be fair. I don't wear my watch.
It doesn't have a screw down crown. Does it have a screw down crown?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's look. A lot of people have said the same. Why buy that? My sister actually said, "Don't buy the fucking Cartier. Buy that Yacht Master 42." And I went, "Fuck, it's 3.5 times the money." But
you like Yacht Masters. It's weird.
I do, and I had thought maybe I'd trade my my steel Yacht Master 40 in on it. You know, sell that on.
A little sideways move.
Say that again.
Trade my Yacht Master 40 steel in for a Yacht Master 42 in yellow gold.
Can I ask you? You don't like the white gold?
No, just white gold just doesn't fruit.
I saw when I was down
asked
in
me,
Sydney.
is it Santos? Yes, it is.
When I was in Sydney, I saw the white gold one Ronnie had.
Yes,
that's a beautiful watch. When you know, remember MJT got me the Submariner State. When he met me, he was wearing that Yacht Master 42 white gold.
Right. It's a beautiful watch, but just white gold just doesn't quite do it for me. I tried on the yellow gold at Hourglass in October after we had lunch that day.
You like the yellow. You like the yellow.
I love the yellow. Yeah, I think if you're going to get fucking gold, yellow's a color.
Well, yellow works with Sirocco, definitely.
But okay, fair enough. The thing is, you've got so many two tones.
Yeah,
that's okay.
What's this idiot saying? I got my watches returned. How is that?
Idea.
Fuck! What sort of idiot would say that?
And Patrick Phillips waiting for the dinner bell to ring for us.
and I mean, would you really? Why would I make up theft? Why would you do that? Seriously, why the fuck?
Just fucking bullshit.
Well, don't read the chat, Arch.
There's some idiots on that fucking chat.
Don't listen to the boring twats. Yeah.
I look at the chat, but I ignore half of it.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. These people are just fucking crazy.
As Jimmy says, just ignore the fucking trolls, Arch.
Yeah. There's plenty. There's 99% of them people here are fantastic in the chat. You just get 1% of real morons.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just stupid. I mean, you don't joke about having a disease, like cancer or something like that. You don't joke about someone dying, and you don't joke about bloody burglary. That's. I mean,
not on the chat. The chat.
Timber Tramp. What am I reading, Timber Tramp?
But I got to tell you, it is nice to have some good watches. But Sirocco, the Santos
Q4 2023 buyers market. There you go. What do you reckon about that? Q4 23 is the buyers market, so the end of next year. Lee Wiz,
$5. Sirocco, I got the Cartier Obsession. I also don't have a watch like the Santos. It's an itch that is very hard to shake.
Let me. Where's my phone? I've got a
See,
photo.
I gotta be totally honest with you, Sirocco. I prefer the Reverso to the Cartier. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of.
Yeah.
That's an itch too. That's an itch.
I have to agree.
Yeah, it's an itch. I'm not really into. I tried on a Reverso when I was in New York, actually, but I just really didn't do it for me. I liked it.
I think they're way above Cartier quality, but
I'd like to get a small tank for like a girlfriend, and the Reverso like Archie has for my wrist.
oh, there we go. That looks beautiful, Sirocco.
You know, and that's on the rubber strap.
Rubber, because they come with a bracelet and rubber, don't
It
they?
comes with the stainless steel bracelet in what the normal stainless steel color bracelet as well. So it's just fucking nice looking watch. And it fits well.
That's the mid-size or the large?
That was the large.
That's the Cartier.
That's the Cartier Santos.
America
something or other. Yeah.
America
Square. Didn't realize it was square.
Just hang
Yes.
on. America 9634 $2. Please get a Lange Arch. Mix it up. New life.
That would do it.
The Langes are a bit expensive, but I got to tell you, the Langes are a little bit expensive.
It's so you, Archie.
I got to tell you, so the
So
Reverso, guys, people in the chat there, the Reverso's lent to me. Okay, the Reverso is lent to me. That's what it is. Okay?
Timber Tramp says David SW has a couple Sirocco girlfriend pickup. Yeah, but I don't know when I'm going to be seeing the girlfriend again. It might be another 6 months. I don't want to wait for that long. Mr. Smelly Super Chat.
Mr. Smelly, £4.50. £4.50. Congratulations, Archie. Congratulations on the new Rolex. Looks great. The Pontiff is back. I went to see you take the channel to the next level in 2023.
Amen. What do we got? 2 days? 3 days? It's the 29th
2 days
where you
here.
are, right? Yeah,
Yep.
2 days, 3 days for us. And then goodness begins. A whole new year starts. This 23 is going to be a good year.
Yeah. We got 183 people watching, 65 upvotes. Can we get a few more?
Yeah,
We
get 100.
we cracked
Come on.
100 yesterday. What's
Yeah,
going on?
cracked 100. Fucking easy
Cracked
yesterday.
it, and Archie wasn't here for most of it.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Maybe
Just wiggle that finger.
You know what, Sirocco, those rooms are really nasty. They wouldn't give me extra time in Sydney. Can you believe that?
Oh, it was probably fucking midday when they're bizarre. If you asked them the day before, they probably would. But I think if you ask them,
I asked them the day before. Anyhow.
Oh, okay.
They just want another 20 or 50 bucks out of you for another hour or so. They're doing it everywhere. I've noticed this in the UK. It never used to be the case, but now you've always got to cough up if you want to stay another few hours.
In Singapore, if you want to get in early, they charge you.
Super chat from America.
America 9634 $10. Get a deal. Get one you love. No bad juju with Lange either. No bad memories. Start your new watch life. You won't be disappointed with the quality or beauty. Pull up their website and look. I got to tell you, Lange itself there, we had that guy on from Melbourne. Remember that guy? I don't know if you remember this, Sirocco. He bought one and he paid retail. And,
I think I remember that.
I got to be honest with you, man. That's awfully expensive.
And, that was what's his face? I can't remember his name. Yeah.
He look, the beautiful pieces. Look at these. The Zeit work is gorgeous. They're expensive.
I agree, though. I think if you're going to get something, you were talking Patek.
Holy
fuck
shit,
off the Patek and go for Lange.
Look at this Lange 1, Grand Lange 1 in 18 karat, 72,000. Holy fuck. Fuck me. I don't see anything actually cheap here. Holy shit.
But how soft are they?
Used.
How soft or how do they hold their value, Arch?
You know what? On the secondary market, you wouldn't want to buy this shit new, okay?
Right.
You don't want to
I
buy
do
this
like
new.
them.
You don't want to buy it new.
If I worked again, I'd definitely get a Langay. I mean, they're just different, and they're pretty safe to wear everywhere. You know, nowadays, if you're going out to the city for business meetings, you don't really be wearing your Rolex walking around the streets. But something like this, especially that first one there, I mean, it's just a lovely watch, just a lovely dress watch.
Now look at this. This is a Langay. Look at these are beautiful. So say a simple. This is like an 1815 simple. $40,000. Holy fuck!
Aussie or
Aussie. I mean,
okay.
Can you go up to the first picture, Arch?
The first picture. This one.
No, one more. No. It was a big. It was big. That was the first one you'd shown. A big picture of a big watch, big full size
timepieces. Oh, the Langay one there. That's
it. Yeah, that's a beaut. That is.
That's expensive. That's the world time Langay one.
Yeah.
Which one, Mike? Quick.
No. It was a single watch that you'd pulled up. That one, maybe that one. No, it was just one watch that you'd pulled up that was taking up the whole screen, and nope, it wasn't that one. Wasn't that one? Oh, forget it, man. Don't worry about it.
But I got to tell you, you know what, Langays.
That's gorgeous.
I don't know.
Super chat from AD Never Calling.
Saxony is a little bit cheaper, but look at this. Let me just show you this. These are not okay. So simple Saxonia. Look at this. $30,000. 30,000.
Yeah, but you never pay an AD price. Well, you'd always get this on the secondary market.
AD Never Calling. Here we go. $10. Thank you for the platform where we can mingle in the chat separately. We love the Archie verse. And with that said, we'll wrap up today's show.
Just before you do that, I just want to go back to America. And he says, check it on Chrono. Maybe you can get a deal on an 1815 three-handed or an up-down.
I actually got a friend of mine who bought one secondhand. He got about 13 off secondhand, okay? And it was retails for 40. I think he got it for 28. 12 off, 12 out. Retailed for 40. He got it for 28. And, you know, what do you think of this? The guy said, I never wear it. That's like they justify selling it. I never wear it. I never wear it. I mean, does that justify anything?
Well, yeah. That's why I got rid of my Explorer. I never fucking wore it.
Yeah, to a lot of people it does, for sure.
Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Dodger, get some kit.
Well,
set sail. And we will see you tomorrow.
Good night, Archie.
Thanks, Art.
See you, Sirocco.
Thanks, Pat. See
Bye,
you guys.
Dodger.
Here's Mikey.
Bye-bye.
See you, Dodger.